Wow. All right, we're rushing in. What's... Oh, God, the music. Hello, good morning. Wait, no, whatever time it is, I don't friggin' know. Am I here? Hello, it's me, Punk Rock, everyone's favorite punk rock guinea pig VTuber, trying to finish Chapter 2 for the second time. How is everyone doing? Can we hear the game? Can we hear the game? Can we hear me? Yes, 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 yes. Well, I don't have chat open. Hang on. I rushed in and I forgot to open chat. Hang on. Oi, 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 oi. All right. Anyway, yeah, those of you on YouTube probably noticed a couple of new things, which is that. Oh wait, what the fuck? I missed a raid. Wait, I missed move for raiding. Oh, the Mova! Hello. Hey. Sorry. I forgot to open all my chats, so I'm just trying to look at chat. Hang on. Oh my god, I'm useless. Hang on. All right, but yeah, Milva, thank you for the raid. I hope you're doing good. Yeah, I changed a couple of things on YouTube. Basically because last night, look, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not gonna mince words. Yesterday was fucking annoying. Yesterday was fucking annoying, and it was all YouTube's chat's fault. So just be fucking cool. I know I'm not talking to anyone who's already in chat. But Jesus, yesterday was a lot, and I was trying to not raise. I was trying very hard to not raise myself. You know what I mean? Not rise to it. So basically on YouTube now, I've turned it on to subscribers only. Like John has been promoted to mod on YouTube. That's how bad it was. Yeah. So if we could refrain from spoiling the game blatantly and horrendously backseating. Look, I know who the problem is, and I know it's nobody in chat. But geez, I just want to enjoy my silly little murder game. All right. Okay. With that out of the way. The other thing that happened yesterday is the game crashed. So I lost like 40 minutes of progress. So the first like 30 minutes of stream is going to be me replaying the bit that I've... So look, we're going to get some text skipping allegations, but I've already played this. I've already played like the first 30 minutes or something. I don't remember exactly... Oh, I know. I do. I remember exactly where we got to yesterday. We were just about to start the new mini game, which I think is called like Psyche Taxi. We were just about to start it. Yes, you're right there. Hello. We were just about to start Psyche Taxi, and the game crashed. So once we get there, you're out. Yay, Kelman, what's up? No, it was honestly nothing that serious. It was somebody like it was just. I think I basically, you know what it is that I make incredible thumbnails, which get people in on YouTube. A lot of those people are young kids, I think, and who don't really know how to behave in online spaces. So there were definitely there was at least, I think we only straight up banned one person who fully was just trying to spoil the game for me. So usually it's cool. All right, look, but Twitch also had its look, this I don't know. I could talk for... I could write a full essay about how people behave in chat and the different kinds of chatters and how 1% of them are cool, and you guys are cool. Everyone here is cool. People were feral yesterday to Bigotry. Even you're right there. I appreciate you because you called out the one person in Twitch who I think I was pretty proud of my response, because I think they just posted a few walls. No, hey, what's up? How are you enjoying the game? I love this game. Because look, I know people love this game. I love this game. I don't fully get people who come into live streams and just want to talk about the game and don't want to talk to the streamer. I don't know, but that's just me. Whatever. Maybe I'm in the minority, but somebody just posted walls of text about stuff, and I'm just yeah, I also have autism. Cool. Have fun. Yeah. I don't know what you want me to do with this information. Let me play the game. All right. They were like, hey, this game. Yeah, it was very strange. It was very strange. It was very... Yesterday was strange. So I've cracked down a little bit. I've cracked down a little bit on YouTube. Twitch is kind of just... Twitch is going to be Twitch. Twitch is going to Twitch. YouTube, we have... I realized that you can put rules as people... I think it's the same on Twitch. Where you can like... You basically, as soon as you click into the chat, you're given the rules. And also, like, yeah, I changed Twitch to sub only, which I don't think is going to make a big difference, but who knows? Who knows? Anyway, I feel fine. The mods are out. Yeah, the mods are here today. The mods are awake. But it's fine. Look, I am a very, very, very small streamer. And I appreciate so much anyone who wants to watch any part of my streams. I genuinely do. But also just, I don't know, don't be a fuckhead. Just don't be a fuckhead. That should be the only rule. Okay. Danganronpa. All right. So look, yeah, I'm gonna get text skipping allegations, but I have played the first 30 minutes of this game, so I could. I'm not. I don't know. You got a dum-dum when you were streaming Danganronpa 1. I was in like chapter 2 and they spoiled some of them chapter 4. Yeah, I think the only previous. I think I got Danganronpa 2 spoiled for me. But that was because I raided into somebody and they were like, oh, Danganronpa, I love that. You're on this chapter. Oh, that's... And they mentioned a character. And I was like, oh, that character isn't the one who died. So you're implying that character's the murderer. So, oh no. You meant well, but sadly, the game is now ruined for me. Can mods not pin messages in YouTube? Do I have to do it? Does someone want to write a message and I'll pin it? Write whatever you want. I'll pin it. Okay. So.
Back to square one.
Yes.
Square one?
Be fucking cool, chat. All right. I'll pin it.
If square one, they wouldn't have got eaten by the competition.
Oh, I forgot. We're in the trial, so everything's voice acted. All right, perfect.
After that terrible movie, they had no other choice.
So I will say, people die when they're killed. I mean, not always.
Wow, what does that mean?
What about Hifumi? Hifumi wasn't dead until he was.
Like this one.
You can remove the pin, but you can't pin? It's weird. YouTube's weird. Okay, so to surmise.
Listen to anything Maki says. She's just gonna throw out more lies.
So to surmise, Ryoma's dead. And I'm very sad about that still. Where are we at in the chat? Where are we at in the trial? I'm trying to like recap in my mind. So we've already established the what have we already established? Oh, so the magic we established basically the murder took place in Ryoma's like lab. We established that like it didn't take part at the magic show. Anything else? Oh yeah, we're basically trying to like I don't even know because I don't remember where the game crashed. We're trying to figure out alibis for everyone, and I think like everybody but Maki and Kaito had an alibi. I don't know if we got past that. I don't know if we got past where we had to lie. Let's go through a couple scenes.
But if we don't ask her for more details, how will we know for sure?
I don't remember when things was. Yeah.
I told you already, we don't need to. Hate liars. Liar, liar, pants on fire.
Kokichi?
More one to talk.
I love Himiko's little half face. Just FYI. Just so we're all on the same page.
Maki, just ignore that lying little degenerate. We'll listen to what you have to say.
So have we not... Are we going back past all the point where like Maki and Kaito were like vouching for each other?
It must have been a little after midnight last night. He visited me at my research lab.
Oh, we're going back all the way here. Game is a little quiet, really? You sure? It's like pretty loud for me. But okay.
He wanted me to show him the motive video that I received.
Okay, so... Damn, we've gone back a fair bit here, haven't we?
Motive video?
If Ryoma came to ask about that, does that mean you had his motive video?
As I recall, Ryoma had Maki's motive video, correct?
Ryoma.
Does this mean you and Ryoma received one another's motive video?
We already established this, right? But I'm guessing we have to establish it all over again.
I actually didn't check the one I got, so I wouldn't know.
Maki admitted earlier that she hadn't checked her Cubs pet.
Music is quite a bit louder than the VA. I mean, as long as like I can't like live monitor my own voice because I don't want to listen to the sound of my own voice. As long as I am audible over the game, then we're all good. Jessa, what's up? Yes.
Then why did Ryoma think that Maki had his motive video?
Because we still don't have a motive. We still don't.
If he went around asking at random, he might have asked
There's
some
still a
people
lot of
besides
gaps.
Maki.
He never asked me. He probably never asked you guys either, right?
Hummer.
Then, who was it that told Ryoma about his Cubs pad?
Oh, so we established that Kokichi knew who everyone's pad belonged to, but he didn't watch them, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, just for anyone catching up, I have played about 30 minutes more of the game, but the game crashed yesterday. So the next, like, 30 minutes is basically going to be me catching up and replaying what I've already played. This little fuck. People like Kokichi, right? I feel like people just people like the kind of, like, shit stirrer character. People love Nagito, people love Byakuya, people love Kokichi. The game has crashed a few times. It's just this one, though. Just V3. Like, 1 and 2 just, I don't think crashed ever, but V3's crashed a few times. So I'm going to have to try and remember to save, like, every 20 minutes or something. Ryoma was one of my Ryoma was my absolute favorite, and I was absolutely devastated when he died. Chat was like, oh, I think chat was like getting ready for loud noises in 5 seconds. Because then the curtain comes back. My favorites initially were Ryoma and Himiko. Oh, Luca, what's up? Welcome back. Thank you for the sub. My favorites from the start were like Himiko and Ryoma. So when like the game was basically inferring that Himiko was going to die, I was like, no! And then the curtain got pulled back and then it was Ryoma. I was like, no! Baited. Maki. Maki's definitely growing on me. Maki and Tenko are growing on me quite a lot. Maki...
Get this quiet. They're either caught in a lie or thinking dirty thoughts.
Like, Maki has been fairly quiet as of like right now. She's obviously we're starting to learn a bit more about her character.
What happened then, Maki? After Ryoma asked you for his motive video?
Kaito is becoming a bit more chill as well.
I told Ryoma just to take it from my room. I keep my room unlocked.
Wow, Maki, that's super careless. Aren't you scared someone might kill you in your sleep?
Kokichi, hasn't super clicked with me yet, but I feel like we've got a lot more to learn about Kokichi.
And then what happened?
Maki has some of my favorite sprites.
I don't know what happened after that. I'm not even sure if he saw his motive video. When he
Gonta
asked
is your
me,
baby boy.
he
That
said
makes
that he would
sense.
show me
Plus,
my
he's a
motive
greenman.
video in return. But I wasn't interested, so I declined. And that's pretty much it.
So you don't even know if
Bumpman.
Ryoma saw his motive video?
I also love Mew.
Crap.
Yeah, this game's got like a fairly like... I feel like with most of the previous games, most people liked the same few characters, but this cast feels pretty varied and like everyone's pretty strong in different ways.
If Maki met with Ryoma at nighttime, that proves he was still alive then.
Like, I think the only character I don't love is probably Angie, but I think people seem to really, like, a lot of people really like Angie.
Which means, even though we don't have alibis from 8 to 10, Maki and me aren't suspects.
If that story is true.
I like Korakiyo a lot. Like, I like Korakiyo's vibe.
It's true.
Then why did you wait until now to bring that up?
There are a couple of characters that are universally hated, but you'll see why or how later. Okay. You did, yeah, you mentioned you cosplayed Korakiyo. Korakiyo's outfit is very cool. I like kind of the face mask with the zipper.
Until now because I wasn't in the mood to be suspected.
Suspected?
Himiko is just fantastic.
Kirumi said it earlier.
You don't like Nagito? He grew on me because he's just like, especially through the anime and through Ultra Despair Girls, there's so much of him that like, and plus he looks like me. So like he grew on me.
It seems that Ryoma and I had each other's motive videos. And that's pretty fishy, right? So I didn't want to mention it to
Angie's
avoid
themes are...
suspicion.
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's just like... She's very cute, but like, she's in a cult.
You didn't say anything because you weren't
Do I like
in the
Kibo?
mood?
Kibo is... I do like Kibo. Kibo's pretty cute. Kibo's
It is
fun.
quite selfish to keep this information hidden because you were not in the mood.
I really like Kirumi's design.
Well, whatever.
Like-
Either way, let's just believe Maki.
My Chemical Romade.
Yes. Those who believe shall be saved.
Tenko literally is spilling lesbian. Yeah, Tenko. I think what made me like Tenko is how much she's obsessed with Himiko.
No, we need to wait. There is still more to confirm.
Like, there isn't really a bad character. Everyone's got a good, strong character.
Well then, why don't we ask Kokichi?
We can't trust the word Kokichi
Huh?
says.
What now?
Kokichi is fun. I definitely see why people like him, but he hasn't grown on me just yet.
You never answered my question. Were you the one who told Ryoma that Maki had his motive video?
Sorry, I'm talking over a lot of this because I have literally already
Is that
played it. The
really
game crashed.
important?
I will say that again. I
Yes,
kind of know
it
what's
is
going to happen in the
important,
next 20 minutes.
Because if Kokichi told Ryoma, it becomes more likely that Ryoma visited Maki during nighttime. I see. Kokichi's response may help corroborate Maki's testimony.
How tall do you think Korakio is? In fact, we can probably find out, right? Wait, can we? Can we just go into the... Should I save? Every time I go into the menu, I have to save. How tall is Korakio? Shuichi's only 5'7"? What a short king. Okay, it was 6 foot. Fucking 3'5". Pobrecito! Rip dead rip. Rantaro 5'10". Gonta 6'6". Kokichi 5'1". Oh, Korakio 6'2". Oh yeah. I feel like they were pretty tall. Blood type. Oh. Okay.
Now you understand why I don't want your charade. I want the truth.
Well, Kokichi,
Boom,
did you tell
boom,
Ryoma?
Boom. Why didn't I start the stream where I left off? Yeah, I don't know. Because I feel like this game is less easy to just, like, skip through.
You said it earlier. I don't want to die, right?
Plus, I don't know,
If you
whatever.
don't want to die, then you better tell us the truth.
Because I'll have to do, like, games and
Here
stuff.
comes the dramatic turnabout.
5'7"
Now
is
I'm
short.
the one pressured by Maki.
It is as far as I'm concerned.
Okay, it's true. I told Ryoma.
Just as I thought.
Plus, it's fine. We can do some chatting.
That's
Ease
not a
myself
bad
back
thing,
in.
Right? He wanted to know.
Like, I
so
could have just
told
done
him.
this off stream and caught back up at Psyche Taxi, but I
Seen
didn't.
everyone's motive video?
So here we are.
No, not yet. I was gonna wait until we hosted like a movie screening party.
There's a lot more. Yeah, I think there's just a lot. Everyone's got like a pretty strong character in V3.
I just checked who had whose, so I could give them back to everyone after.
I am like I really
If Kokichi told Ryoma that, then he must have gone to see Maki.
I really do hope we learn more about Ryoma's backstory throughout the trial.
That means Maki's telling the truth. Ryoma was alive during night.
Like I think so just to catch up, I think my current theory, my current top contender is Kirumi, mainly because of the scrap. But I think it's all kind of wide open now because I think it could have happened at any time in the night, right? So it could be anybody. Nobody has an alibi. I think that's what we got to.
No, we cannot be too sure about that yet.
Also, well, I think it was that like the 4 suspects that I had, none of them wore black. But that was like Kaito, Maki, Mew, and Kirumi. But we're past that. And if you can't see it, you can assume it's their underwear. We do know Mew wears black underwear, so... You're only 5'1", so what are you, extra short? I'm afraid so. Raph, how tall are you? 5'6"? Oh, Raph might be in a meeting, actually.
Then I cannot trust you entirely.
I think Raph is like 5'6".
Because everyone's lives are at stake.
Then which is it? A lie? Or
You don't know your height in freedom units? I don't know, but do you measure?
Can't you tell
I don't.
just by looking
But
at her?
I mean, we don't use feet. Well, we do. England's weird though. We use like a bunch of different measurements.
If it was that easy, we'd be done by now. No.
I think I'm.
This is a world of lies and betrayal.
I think I'm about 6 foot. I think I'm like 5'11", pushing 6 foot.
Himiko, it breaks my heart to hear you say depressing things.
I'm halfway between, you know, the meme where it's like, where you see like a really short thing and it's like 5'11", and it's like a really tall thing, and then it says 6 foot. I'm somewhere in between there.
I find Maki's testimony suspicious. It's far too convenient for her.
This is difficult to determine.
Maki is lying. Like I said before, a liar like me knows their own kind.
I don't care if the game removed this. I'm still using it.
I'm not lying.
Are you being called small? I don't think so. I think it's just a meme, right? Is it a lie or is it the truth? What? I've forgotten. Oh, so this is where I lie, right? This is yeah. So we're back here. We're back to where I get to lie. Does that mean we haven't done the scrum yet? Damn, I guess we got a bit further than I thought we did. I lost like 40 minutes of gameplay.
I met with Ryoma the previous night.
So this one was Maki alone, and I had to lie about it. I remember that.
You only see Ryoma at night?
Oh wait, fuck!
Yes,
I forgot it does damage.
Did anyone see those two together?
Surely they would have come forward already.
I think it was whatever the next one is.
If no one can prove that this meeting took place,
I think it's this. Yeah. Okay.
Feel the truth.
I've literally played this less than 24 hours ago, and I still nearly fucked it up.
I might not be able to prove they met, but I can prove.
How can you be the mysterious goth girl when everyone thinks you're short? I mean, you can be both. Do goths have to be tall?
Oh, please explain. Well, Kaito and I train together every night.
You live in a country with the tallest people and you're short? Sweden. That's my first instinct.
And yesterday,
Somewhere in
because of the
Scandinavia.
insect meet and greet, we started late.
Is that even true?
Huh?
Netherlands, really? Is that true?
Kaito, don't worry.
I didn't realize Dutch people were known for being tall.
Anyway,
Really?
we were doing some frog squats on the school.
I do have a... Well, no, I have a Belgian friend who's incredibly tall. I'm trying to think of all the Dutch people that I know. None of them are particularly tall. Huh.
When we heard two people talking.
Just still spent. Just... Wait, there's... Jessa, you're Dutch as well? Wow. If I had a euro for every time a Dutch person was in my chat, I'd have 2 euros, which isn't a lot, but it's strange that it happened twice in the same stream.
People talking?
I knew one of them was mocking.
Dutch is one of those languages that, like,
Pick out the other one.
I've been to the Netherlands and like Belgium, and I know that Belgium is not Dutch, but it's, you know what I mean. I've been to those countries so many times, and I can't say a single fucking word in either of those countries.
But now that
A
I
lot of
think
J's.
about it must have been Ryoma.
Like, at least if I go to like Germany, right, I can be like, guten Tag. How do you say how you doing? Oh, like was geht. But like Netherlands, Belgium, I'm clueless.
Yeah,
Everyone speaks
maybe.
English though. That's
That was
the
probably
the
around midnight.
unfortunate reality is you can just be very lazy because everyone speaks English in most of Europe.
Wait a minute. If you heard their voices, then that means...
Dash, what's up?
So Ryoma and Maki did meet up.
Okay, so this is what we've just lied about, but this is like, we called this out yesterday, but I'm sorry. But if you heard Ryoma talking, that you're not mistaking that for anybody else in the academy. Fucking Ryoma's talking? It's like, oh, I wonder who that could be with the world's deepest voice.
No, hold up! Why'd you sit on that info for so long?
Because until just now, I didn't think it was relevant.
Wait, dankjewel. Is that anything? Is that thank you in Dutch?
I had no reason to bring it up.
They're still new to each other? Nah. If Ryoma was talking... Oh, I don't remember. It's been so long. He still lives in my heart, though. Ryoma. If Ryoma was talking. It's like if I'm in a room with Patrick Warburton, like I'm not mistaking that. Zoe, what's up? Welcome. Currently, if I'm talking a bit more than I usually would over a trial, is because the game we were playing yesterday and the game crashed. So I lost about 40 minutes of gameplay, and we're currently replaying up to the point where it crashed. So I'm paying a bit less attention than normal. I promise I'm not a text skipper.
That is true. If I knew for certain, I would have said so.
You need to learn Dutch so you can insult the tall ones.
But considering the circumstances,
Ryoma has a spectacular voice. I love Ryoma's voice. That was like, I saw Ryoma's sprite and I was like, oh, I love that character. And then he opened his mouth and I was like, oh yeah, this is the best character in the game. Well, yeah, so we're on the second class trial. We're just over halfway through.
And nobody say you suddenly remember talking to Maki. It's way too late for that.
And you two did not
Not a text skipper. I'm not a text skipper. Why did Ryoma have to die so early? That's what I'm saying. I'm still upset about it. The magic show, so yeah, like I think I mentioned a little bit ago, like I love my two favorite characters, or at least from first impressions, were Ryoma and Himiko.
Still part of a killing game after all.
I guess I like little short weirdos.
Whoa, chill
So
out. Why the
when like
scary
it was
face?
implying that that Himiko was about to die, I was like, no. And then when the curtain got pulled back and it was Ryoma, I was like, no. I lost it.
That was my bad. But it's
So
not really
I
manly
was
to
very
eavesdrop,
sad about
you
the
know?
magic show.
I wouldn't do
You
something
did all his
so
free times on your
unusual.
first playthrough. I didn't think he died so good. For some reason, I thought Kirumi was going to die in this one. I don't remember why.
anyway, I know that we heard those
Was it
voices.
Kirumi or was it Kaito?
Maki's
I
not
think it was
lying.
somebody who was like, I'm going to do their free time quests.
Then
Because I
Gojo
think
will
this character's
believe
going to die.
friends.
Maybe it was Kaito.
You're gonna believe him? Just like that?
As long as Mew doesn't die, I think everything's going to be okay.
But Shuichi has no reason to lie.
Yes.
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
If his lie leads us to the
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
wrong culprit, he will join
Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
us in eternal sleep.
I wonder what's up with Korekiyo's, like, hands.
Unless he wishes for death, we should be able to believe him. That's right. You can believe me.
Yeah, you're right. I'll believe him too.
Oh, you're good, Zoe. I appreciate that. We had a lot of, like, spoiler attempts yesterday, so I appreciate everyone being chill today.
Belief shall set you free.
Who are my current favorites?
I'd be so surprised if Shuichi was a liar. Especially after we believed him for so long.
Well, I think we were just talking about this. Like, I don't think there's really a bad character in this game.
We wouldn't be able to trust anyone anymore.
I still, like,
Well, it's not like he's lying anyway.
I love Himiko. I love Mew.
All right, that proves it then. Ryoma was still alive during nighttime. In other words, me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
But I guess that means everyone's alibis no longer matter, yes?
Yeah, okay, this is where we got to, basically, where, like...
Everyone is culprit again?
Basically, like, it could be anyone now. Because it happened during the night, right?
However, it should be clear now that the crime occurred after nighttime began.
But then when was Ryoma's body placed inside the piranha tank?
Oh, so we have to guess all this again, right? So we got to the bottom that, like, the murder took place in his lab. He was drowned in the sink, right?
The gym is
I think
locked
that's
at
what...
nighttime, so it must have been the next morning.
That's what this section is.
That's not possible. Nico and I were at the gym, remember? So did we fuck up by thinking the body got stuffed into the piranha tank?
You once spoiled the ending of Hunter x Hunter? Wait, we watched that anime recently. What do you mean by... What was the ending of the anime? Because it... Do you mean like the ending of a specific arc? I've seen it, so I don't mind. You can say whatever you want. Sorry, chat.
I don't think so. We have evidence to prove that's what happened.
Incredible anime, by the way. You're not telling me, but I've seen it!
Culprit throw the body into the piranha tank.
But I've seen... Wait, the 2011 anime? Oh, wait. Oh, wait, is that the first one? Oh, I haven't seen that. You don't want to spoil for the chat? I respect it. I respect it and I appreciate it. I do love Hunter x Hunter, though. Leorio is my... Leorio is my comfort character.
The only time they could have done it was during nighttime, huh?
Did you forget the gym's not open at nighttime, dick cheese?
Dick cheese. You never watched Hunter x Hunter? It's very good. It's very, very, very good.
That's the only possibility, because by morning we were already at the gym.
It may be possible they slipped by without you noticing.
No one can slip by me. I'm known far and wide as the snoozing sorceress. What a terrible
Oh,
title
I
for
missed
a
you
girl.
right there. Korakyo has an OnlyFans, and if you want to see skin, you have to pay up.
Are you positive that you did not see it? You cannot enter the gym at nighttime.
Like, I really like Kirumi's design. It's very good.
Maybe I would have seen it. She might strike out,
Tenko's
but
design's
she
super
always
fun
keeps
as
her
well,
eye on
actually.
the
Like, I
ball.
can't... What exactly is in her hair?
I don't even play baseball.
But we can't disobey school rules, right? The body was probably moved in the morning.
I haven't listened to the
Calm
dialogue
down,
for like 10
everyone.
minutes.
Going to sure if we discuss disagreement.
I see through your arguments.
Oh, this is the scrum, right?
What? A disagreement? Then the Ultimate Academy
This is the scrum,
proud
okay.
to present its very own more phenomenal trial grounds.
Again, anyone joining the stream within the last 5 minutes, I have played up to this chapter's Psyche Taxi, and then the game crashed. So if I'm not as involved in the actual game, that's why. I promise I'm interested. I just played this yesterday.
Jeez, we gotta do that whole crazy thing again?
Kurumi is serving gothic emo mate, right? I feel like My Chemical Romance was a lot better than you guys gave it credit for. Okay. I do like how it like divides the teams differently every time. The teams are a bit more. Because I feel like in the first trial, like our team was just like pure nerds. All the cool kids were on the other side. I don't know where she puts the bow because she has twin tails. Oh, she does, doesn't she? Because she has really long like twin tails. I always like looking which death portrait. Yeah, I was thinking that. Yeah, did they put the death portraits on in this? I hadn't noticed. Oh my, you're right. There's Kaede.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Oh, announcement.
Is
Fuck.
it not possible
Beans.
you simply missed the code?
Can I like skip? Because once I've...
The gym at night.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym's entrance.
Oh, but I guess I could...
But pool next to gym also off limits at night.
I can like prepare it,
Entering
right?
the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
But should we trust Maki's testimony in the first place?
Tenko.
Ah.
It's okay, because we have Shuichi's testimony too.
Again, the fact that they have like side profile sprites in this game is so good for me. It helps me with thumbnails. Helped me to create my favorite thumbnail of all time yesterday. Today's thumbnail is pretty incredible, though. Thank you, Raph, for helping me with the artwork. Okay.
Did the culprit move the body just before the morning announcement?
Angie.
I was in front of the gym with the others, before the announcement.
Is it not possible you simply missed the culprit?
Why are you on the side, Korekio?
We were right in front of the door. There's no way we could have missed them. Remember, the rules state that you can't enter the gym at night.
Of course, Kaito knows the
Probably
rules.
don't apply to corpses, you know.
The piranha tank is too far from the gym.
I've got this.
Tank.
You
I
might
got
be able
this.
to reach the tank from the window above the stage.
But pool next to gym. Oh,
Entering the pool at night's what's off limits, not the pool area itself.
Like I'm really there's a lot of things I'm excited about in this game because I think there's a lot still to be revealed.
Shuichi's testimony too.
Like I'm excited to know what's in like I'm really excited to know what's in Maki's lab. I keep forgetting it changes halfway through. Did Kibo even say anything?
It's true that you cannot enter the gym at nighttime, but a corpse could.
He was our emotional support. He was our emotional support droid.
I am positive that the window was how the culprit moved.
Okay,
the
I'm getting back in now because we must be getting to the point where
The window's higher than the piranha tank, and it's pretty close by. Curtains might have been closed, but the window was open. The whole investigation.
like I'm excited to hear about the logistics of this because okay, so the assumption is, and again, I know everybody in chat has already played this. And thank you for being cool. The assumption, I guess, is that my assumption is that Ryoma was like zip-lined across from window to window. I'm interested to know like the actual specifics of how we got across.
That means it was certainly possible to put the body in the piranha tank from the window.
And also look what the like inner tube had to do with it.
However, I'm also positive the pain dividing the piranha tank.
All right, I'm gonna
was set up
save the game
beforehand.
just before Psyche Taxi in case it's something to do with that.
That certainly couldn't be tossed in. It would need to be placed carefully.
You know, I'm gonna save it right now. Now that I've said the word save, I'm just gonna save the game real quick because I'm paranoid. Yes. Okay. Damn, I am really sad I didn't do more free time events with Ryoma. But I guess the trade-off is that, like, I didn't want anything to be spoiled, so.
Even if the culprit were to throw the body from outside the window.
But I should have just focused. I haven't maxed anybody's because look. Here's the thing: when I play a game like this, I like to try and get everybody's stories, which inevitably means that I'm not going to get anybody really maxed out. I guess that's more like post-game stuff for me. Because like I should have focused on Ryoma really.
It cannot be
Maybe
reached
I'll
from the floor.
maybe I'll double down on Himiko.
Ryoma was small.
Well, unless she did it, I guess.
Gonta could've checked him easy.
We'll see who survives the
yes,
trial.
but Gonta wouldn't do that. Gentlemen, not.
Well, maybe I'll
shot
try and
dead
find out about
bodies.
Maki.
Being a gentleman has nothing to do with it. I know. They used the ladder in the gym.
Oh, so we know that the ladder wasn't long enough, right? I think that's the next thing.
You tested it out while you were investigating, Shuichi. That ladder reached the window, right? So the culprit just needed to put the body through the window to pull it off, right?
But I hear people have warned me. People have warned me about maxing out free time in this because there's like questionable love hotel stuff. Is that right?
The only reason the ladder reached the window was because it was on the stage. If you use the ladder on the pool side, it would not quite make it. The ladder could barely reach the window when it was on the stage.
Oh, is the Love Hotel? Oh, it's specifically through getting the key in the casino. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought it was if you max people out.
And there is nothing on the pool side of the gym as tall as the stage.
Oh, okay. We know whoever did it had to drown Ryoma in the sink. Could Himiko already do
the
that?
ladder was found in the gym, correct?
That's it. It had to have been a bigger character, right? Well, I think you mentioned that yesterday. Like, it had to be someone who could overpower him, at least to some extent. But he's a little buff baby. He's a little buff 3.5 king. 3'5" king.
If the culprit used the ladder on the pool side, we wouldn't have found it in the gym.
And they couldn't have thrown the ladder back through the window because it's too heavy.
Then Gonta used his tard strength to
Oh my
throw the
God,
ladder.
I forgot about this line.
Or something.
I thought we were past this.
Gentlemen
2025,
don't
Mew.
throw dead bodies or ladders.
The body could not have been thrown into the piranha tank to begin with. It would need to be
Ryoma is
placed
short
carefully
enough to need a
to
car
prevent the
seat in the
glass beam
US.
from
Is that
shifting.
true?
Got it, Musclehead? Even if we injected tons of steroids into you, it'd be impossible.
Sorry, you're right.
Does Gonta like work out, or is he just naturally buff?
You didn't need to apologize, Gonta.
Because is there a gym? Yeah. Oh, we're in the gym. No, we were, but it's not like a gym though, right? It's like a high school
Moved
gym.
the body from the window. You guys don't even know that? What a bunch of dimwits.
Oi.
Do you have the answer then?
But of course. Tell him, Shuichi. Blow them all away with the truth.
Kaito, come on.
I actually don't know that yet.
What?
The culprit definitely moved the body through the window, but I don't know how.
Tell him, Naegi.
Seriously?
Serves you right. You just made a fool out of yourself.
He's
after
got
acting
lots
all
of
high and
strength
mighty.
from chasing bugs. He's himbotastic. Yeah, he was just born that way. Some people are.
Kids just need to shut up and take their licks.
What are we gonna do, Shuichi? We gotta figure this out or we're done for.
Oh, I think we're back, right? I think this is where Psyche Taxi is. I think we're back.
Hey, you gotta do something, Shuichi.
Oi, oi. We're back,
I know.
right?
I have to do something.
I need to go inside my mind taxi. I don't know what to do. I haven't figured it out yet. Damn it. Am I really not good enough? Am I no good as a detective? I can't do this. I can't.
I don't think it really matters how the body got into the piranha tank.
Oh yeah, we're past that, right? We're trying to figure out like where and how he was murdered. What?
Gonta thinks it matter. We won't know culprit's trick unless we
Ken's
figure
job
out.
is beach. Gonta's job is bug.
We're getting sidetracked. It doesn't matter how it was done, just who did it.
Kaito will never be Chiaki? Who's Kaito?
We shouldn't focus on where we found the body. Instead, we need to focus on where he was killed.
Where he was killed?
Wouldn't it be more efficient if we focused on the murder scene instead?
Yes, that's it.
No, we still have a bit more.
We were so caught up in where the body was found.
Is Sirius's job fish? Well, it's not just fish. Is mussels fish?
Definitely have more clues about the culprit.
Banana.
Why didn't anyone realize this yet?
That's true. Perhaps the culprit steered the conversation away from that topic.
Then, culprit is someone in this room.
Gasp. Sirius's job is IRL streaming. One of us is trying to sabotage this trial.
Well then, let's discuss the crime scene to figure out who the culprit is.
Okay. Of course, Kokichi would make the game crash.
That's not a bad idea. idea for a robot. The last time I heard such a good idea was when Nino told me to move in with her under the bridge to get out of the cold.
Okay, I didn't get this reference yesterday, and I don't... What is this reference?
Leaving Hawa under the bridge?
What? This is clearly a reference I don't get, right? If we can determine where this all started, we can determine how it ended. Yeah, it's much too soon to quit. The trial's only just begun.
Thank you, Maki. That was a helpful insight.
I can't believe you didn't notice that. I guess that's why you're still an apprentice.
Yeah, Maki's definitely coming into her own a bit in this trial. I'm liking her more and more. I do like a moody, mysterious character. I don't remember what this one was. Is this the sink? Oh, pool rules, wet
First,
suitcase.
let's establish the crime scene.
Wasn't it the dorm room?
Oh, I think it's pool. Is it pool rules?
Ryoma was relaxing in his room when you got attacked.
But the cause of death was drowning.
I think it's pool rule. Yeah, because we're trying to establish she was
There's
drowned.
nothing in his room that could collect
Dude,
enough
Tenka's face.
He's got a toilet, doesn't he?
He was a little baby man. Plus, it's a giant sink.
We should consider places where water is stored.
The only place that...
Did I miss? I'm so bad at this game. Punk Rocker FPS gamer, exactly.
Ryoma was killed at nighttime.
Now you can tell why I enjoyed Ultra Despair Girls so much. That was sarcastic. I hated that game.
So a living person could not have gone in.
It's not that bad. Oh my god! Don't come in here and just and defend Ultra Despair Girls. You're right, eh?
I think I might cry.
Cry as loud as you want. I'll cry with you. We can spend the night together crying.
What does everyone think of Ultra Despair Girls? Did you play it? Did you watch it?
In the morning after, I'll write goodbye on your mirror and lipstick.
That game makes me very uncomfortable. Entirely valid.
Only after you leave do I realize how much you really mean to me.
Quit being so gloomy.
An abomination.
This is the year of
It's
the
bad,
Jets.
but I'm just
Fuck
progressing.
the Patriots.
I do like this weird reference to New York football teams, which I only know because my mom lives near the stadium.
Anyway, we can conclude it's impossible for him to have drowned in the pool.
Where was Ryoma killed if not pool? Is there other place where water can be stored?
Where was Ryoma killed? I know there's some kind of clue. Oh, so sink, right? Sink, 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 sink. Don't crash. Don't crash. Don't scratch sink.
This is it!
This is it! That's wrong!
The sink in Ryoma's lab. There were distinct scratch
Okay, we're slowly
marks
but surely getting back. I can't believe in my mind, we barely played anything since the game, like since the intermission, but yeah, it was just like a full 40 minutes of gameplay.
And I believe those scratches were caused by...
Save. I saved like 5 minutes ago. I think it wants me to do the handcuffs, right?
This is it!
We'll wait until just before. I think it was when it was loading Psyche
They were
Taxi.
scratched as well, correct?
That's when, for some reason, it crashed.
Oh yeah, sort of looked like they'd been scraped against something.
Usually same after each
There's also
minigame.
the fact
Valid.
that the
I will do
handcuffs
that.
were from Ryoma's lab.
Yeah, I think as soon as the tutorial comes up, I'll save.
The marks in the sink came from the handcuffs in the same room.
I don't know what's going on. Like I said, I don't know if it's... Well, I mentioned it yesterday. Like, people don't seem to think it's something that's common. So I'm playing on the Switch, if anyone's interested. I don't know.
The size and
But
shape
it's like
of the
it's one
scratches
game
are
cartridge and it's
consistent
all
with the
3
handcuffs.
Danganronpa games.
I'm
And I've
sure.
never had problems with the other 2. For some reason, this, like, V3 has just, like, crashed a bunch.
How did those handcuffs get from the lab to the water tank?
We are finishing this chapter today, though, regardless. If the game crashes or not. Should have bought it on
Yes,
Steam.
though they were only visible for a
You know
brief
I like
moment
physical
when
games,
Ryoma appeared
though.
in the tank.
And this was the cheapest way for me to buy it at the time. Like, all three. No, don't show it again. My boy.
I'm certain he was wearing the handcuffs at the time.
They announced the new Switch, and it was all downhill. Yeah, it's planned obsolescence. Is that the phrase? The new Switch... the old Switch is starting to crash because they want you to buy the new Switch.
The handcuffs were left after the piranhas devoured Ryoma.
So, the culprit handcuffed Ryoma and drowned him in his lab sink.
Okay.
Ryoma must have been pretty yummy. They chomped up his entire body. Arms, legs, brain.
Kokichi, por favor.
Saying disgusting things. I don't want to hear it.
That crunchy texture with the fatty parts just right. Then when they bite down, it gushes.
You think Kokichi's eaten human flesh? Probably, right?
Please stop!
But how did culprit handcuff Ryoma? He could have used Shikuchi method to get away.
Oh, so
Unless
yeah, this is where we got up to. Because we don't know exactly how the whoever it was caught
It's possible
Ryoma.
they knocked him out before handcuffing.
Because he's a speedy little boy.
Though there's no way we can be sure, now that he's not but bone.
Korekiyo.
I doubt he was ambushed. I'm pretty sure the culprit got Ryoma by... Whoops. Don't pay attention to little old me. I'm just talking to myself.
You know.
When you talk to yourself, pretend you're eating and chew with your mouth closed. Otherwise, you'll get a mouthful of peanut butter squid. It's so disgusting you'll laugh.
This is such a weird aside by Samuki. Because it's
We
just like
all
hard
agree Ryoma
cuts.
was drowned in the sink in his lab, right? That sink could have held enough water to do it for sure.
Yeah, it's just like, anyway. Oh, I started watching an anime last night. Shit, what was it called?
The crime scene is Ryoma's fucking research lab.
Because we're watching, we finally started watching season 2 of the Apothecary Diaries. I started watching another anime. Shit, what? It's like a 3D animated, like, it's like a girl band one. Girl band anime, 3D animated. What is it called? Girls Band Cry. That's what I started watching. It was cute. It was fun. The music was really good.
Body to the gym from there. Isn't Ryoma's lab on the 3rd floor of the academy?
It's actually not far at all. Although, perhaps it's more accurate to say there's a shortcut.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, so we have to select the window, right? I remember this. I like how the cursor just starts on the window. It's just like, yep, here it is, right here. Just press. You just gotta press the button.
It's the window in Ryoma's lab.
The window?
That's right. None of the windows in this school open. Except the one in Ryoma's lab. And on top of that, the window faced the pool. You could see the gym straight across.
Yeah, so I'm just like, okay, I'm just thinking now. Thinking out loud. So if my intuition is that it was like a grappling hook or something, because there were scratches on the window ledge, right? So let's say they threw something across into the window, and then like I don't get what the inner tube is about, but like let's say they like slid him along into the piranha tank. I don't know actually. Logistically, it looks very difficult. I don't exactly know what's going on here, but I'm excited to find out.
Do you think the culprit dropped Ryoma's body into the pool area from the lab window? Then they could have thrown the body into the piranha tank through the gym window. How's that? Mission complete!
Your explanation contradicts some things we discussed earlier. The gym window was too high to reach from the poolside, even if one used the ladder.
Have we caught up? Not quite. We are just about there.
That's right! I apologize! I must go on a journey to reflect on this!
We keep hitting dead ends, since we don't know how the body was thrown into the gym.
Well, that didn't really give us any info about the crime.
Mackie. We learned a lot of important information. Now that I'm sure of the scene of the crime was Ryoma's lab, the case is becoming clearer. To determine how the body got from the crime scene to where it was found, I have to figure out how to get from the 3rd floor window to the gym. All right. Okay. Yeah. I think we're back. So let me just save. I think we're back. Okay. All right. I'm excited to play this game. So this is like logic dive, right? But it's just accelerate and concentrate. But you have to collect. It's like, does it play like fucking Mario Kart? Head towards the escort that's has the right hand. If there's right answer, get in your car. Okay. There'll be other cars on the road. You'll take focus on any. Okay. Okay. Don't crash. Yay! It didn't crash. Oh no, it's an actual driving game. I thought it'd just be like A. It's like, oh, it's like actual Hangman. This is pretty interesting. Slow and steady wins the race. Do I have a time limit? I don't want to look at anywhere on the screen aside from directly in front of me. Oi, oi, oi! Ah, beans. The body was brought from where? Question mark. Oh. Ah! Focus up, focus up, focus up. Wait. Oh, thinking time. Oh, there's an 8-minute time limit. Okay. Lab door, lab window. Lab window. I got a smooch. I mean, I didn't pick them up. I hit them with my car. There's a corpse in my car now. Well, it is on brand. Next question. I see. Okay. This is... So it's logic dive with extra steps. The... Come on, come on. Ah, beans. The body was brought to the gym from where? Is that it? Is that not the same question? I forgot what the question was. Ah, beans. Is that Angie? On the billboards? The body was brought from the gym from where? Brought to the gym from where? What are the options? Gym window, gym door. Gym window, right? Wait. Oh, fuck. Babe 2, get. Got a car full of babes. I love how, like, this game in particular is just so extra. Oh, another car. Ah, beans. Like, there is so much going on in this game that doesn't really need to be there. I love it. Ah, beans. I'm locked in, guys. I have not looked at chat in a while. I'm sorry. I'm back, baby. How? Okay. How am I supposed to get more than one? Nice, nice, nice. Because, like, is there a chance you don't get enough? Monokuma? Wait, could I have hit Monokuma? Or would Monokuma get in my car and eat me? How is it moved from the classroom window to the gym window? A rope or like... What are the options? What are the options? I think a grappling hook or like a rope or something. From window to window. Yeah. Via the pool could be right though, but I don't think so. I think it was moved window to window. I got smooched. Okay, yeah. So that was my hypothesis. So that's... Yes. Oh, it's a hit on Monokuma. Damn.
It connects.
Bit connect. Bit connect.
I've got it. Ryoma's body was moved directly from his lab to the gym.
Yes.
Directly? Don't
See
tell
why
me
I
they threw
prefer
the body
logic
from
dive?
window to window.
I mean, maybe because it's shorter. Oh shit! Okay, we're back in now. We're all right. This is me, Punk Rock, everyone's favorite punk rock guinea pig VTuber, focusing on Danganronpa. Now that I am caught up.
No, I don't believe he was thrown, but perhaps another way.
This one has too much for too little. Yeah, that's fair.
What do you mean another way? There's no other way to move it.
Rope.
The culprit must have used some kind of equipment.
Yeah. Well, I assume it was the rope that was left by the trick, right? But it also could have been the cable. But I think the length is going to be important, right? Because the pool rules very specifically say what the distance is but from window to window.
Huh? Equipment?
Equipment.
With this equipment, they can connect the two windows and move the body to the gym.
I believe it was found near the body. Oh, the rope. Yeah.
There!
Got it.
The rope found behind the gym stage could have been used to connect the windows.
Okay, yeah. All right. I'm not going to go ham with saving, but I think it's a good idea to save after every minigame. At least until Danganronpa has earned my trust again. Wait, what is dress up? Wait, what is dress up? What is dress up? My dress up darling? Set monopad theme. Oh, okay.
There was a mysterious mystery about that rope that only Atua can reveal. What mysterious mystery? During last night's preparations for the show, that rope was in the wing of the stage.
Oh.
But the next morning, the rope had been moved backstage for some reason.
Interesting.
It's a mysterious mystery. Only Atua.
So, during nighttime, someone used the rope, then threw it into the gym window?
So they did use the rope. That's how they bridged the distance between both windows.
Is the rope long enough to reach both windows?
You said it was
The rope is
65
roughly
feet,
65
right?
feet in length. As for the distance between the windows,
We should know that because
according to the
it
sign of the
specifies
pool,
it. Yeah.
the width of the pool is roughly 35
It's like
feet.
35 plus 16, right? It's like 51 or something.
And the distance from the edges of the pool to the windows is an additional 16 feet.
See, I pay attention.
Altogether, the sum total length from one window to the other is roughly 50 feet.
Or 51, specifically.
And pool is only thing between research lab and gym windows.
You bet it's long enough. That's what she said.
Wait, who said that?
Oh, it's a movie.
Even if the rope was long enough, wouldn't it be pretty hard to tie them to the windows?
Well, I don't, this is the only thing I don't super get. Is it needed to have something on either side that was like made of metal, right?
Both windows were too high to reach. It would be like tying a rope from one cliff to another.
So like I'm trying to think what could have been used as a grappling hook that the game like, and I feel like the game usually foreshadows stuff.
If the windows were closer together, then they could toss the rope across. But they're not.
Hey, Dreamer, what's up? How you doing?
No, Gonta think it would work. Just need one more rope.
Oh, so this is where the tennis cabling would come in. Gonta, are you a genius?
Another rope. There was only one though.
Oh, then it impossible. Sorry.
Me fail English? That's impossible. I'm sure there was another rope, or at least something that could be used as rope. Yeah, so we know that. That's the tennis wire. Tennis net cable.
This is it!
I don't super understand what Gonta is talking
The
about.
tennis net cable from Ryoma's lab could serve as a rope.
But Shuichi will explain for
How
me.
long is it?
It's about 50 feet. Well, it's
About
50 feet specific.
feet or
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
But how do they use it?
Yeah, this is what I'm wondering.
Okay, so
Okay, Gonta.
first, culprit hang rope outside of one window. Then, culprit move to other side. And tie cable to other window.
Oh, and then like tie that and then pull it up?
Then, after tying to each window, culprit tie rope and cable together.
Interesting. So there wasn't like a
Culprit
grappling
make one
hook.
rope that
Oh.
reach both
Then why were there
windows.
scratches?
Wow, that's amazing, Gonta. You're so knowledgeable.
I'm Gonta.
It's nothing. Going to use ropes a lot when you're looking for bugs.
Aww.
Even if they did connect the windows with a rope, they can't carry a body on just that.
Eureka! I got it!
Mew?
Thomas Edison once said that genius is 1% inspiration and 99% perspiration. But in my case, it's 100% inspiration! You get it. Just tell us already. They handcuffed the body to the rope and slid it from one window to the other, like Tarzan!
Yeah.
The body would reach the gym window, but it wouldn't land in the piranha tank.
True.
Stop making such dumbass comments and keep your smelly breath in your dirty mouth.
Tarzan? But they also had to put the body in the piranha tank after they moved it, huh?
That is
like, I'm
not
guessing-
feasible with just one rope.
I'm guessing this is where is this where the inner tube comes into it? And then she
Maybe
threw
the
it back
rope
in?
wasn't the only equipment the culprit used.
Not just the rope.
Well, anyway, it would have been pretty difficult to get that body in the piranha tank. They wouldn't just throw it. The trick was a super crucial part of the culprit's plan.
Oh, Himiko's just got like a finger in her ear.
The culprit must have carefully placed the body into the tank with their own hands. But is there really a way to do that?
Ha! Mew's still...
Kichi, are you hinting
Mew's
at
still not
something?
over it.
Huh? Hint? What hint? Don't confuse me with your talk of hinting hints.
You're confusing me. You were definitely onto something. It's true that the culprit needed to place the body directly into the piranha tank. If the body were to fall, the culprit would not have been able to retrieve it. They would have only had one shot at it, no second chances. So obviously the culprit would have wanted to put the body in the tank carefully, meaning they would have wanted to get as close to the window as possible. The problem is, how did they get near it? All that we know right now is that there was a rope that connected the windows. Somehow, the culprit used that to move the body and were close to the window themselves. To make that work, they had to have used something else. But what would that be? What could they have done?
All right, Shuichi. The stage is finally set.
What?
Listen up. Do a good job here, and I'll be able to put an end to this trial.
What is going on with Kaito in this trial?
It all starts with you. You be the opening act, and I'll be the main event. And then together, we're gonna save everyone.
Kaito, you don't know what's going on. You don't know what day it is. Well, I mean, probably none of us know what day it is. There probably isn't a calendar in here.
You got this. After all, you are my sidekick. I believe in you, so I'm gonna leave the rest to you.
Kaito's classic upper management.
Yeah.
Okay, I can do this. I will solve this mystery and show everyone the truth. This is the main event. Something was used with the rope to move the body between the windows. Think, come on, think. I mean, is this fucking Hangman's Gambit? Ah! All right, it's fine. It's playable this time. I think it was like in a tube, but what is it called in the game? Wait, how do I see everything again? Oh. Wait, I don't know what the word is. Oh. Okay. Wait, what is... Huh? Oh. Guys, I am fully guessing right now. Oh, do I have to pause it when it does this, right? Guys, I still do not know what the word is. Pongi. Beans. Okay, E maybe? Rope. Rope? Rope. W? Rope. I still don't. What? Rope A maybe? Ropeway? Huh? What?
I see now.
What is what? Ropeway? What is a ropeway?
Yes, that's it. The culprit used something like a ropeway to
What is
move
a
the body.
ropeway? I don't know. I'm not native. Wait, is that like an American thing? What the fuck is a ropeway? Is that like a zip line?
A ropeway, huh? Are you sure about that?
No? What is a
Wow,
ropeway?
that Train damage or something? You need some kind of vessel to use on a ropeway, and we don't have that.
There definitely was. The culprit used it to move the body along the road. A transport... What the actual fuck is going on now? Danganronpa, how many minigames do I have to play? It's a means of cable transport. Okay. Just like a weirdly specific word to use for it. In scenes where you have to deduce an image, mind mine will begin. In this... Oh, let's fucking save. Oh, I can't save. Okay. The objective is to dig up the answer. At the beginning, the answer will be completely covered by pieces. Use the left stick to move the cursor and erase the pieces with the at button. Pieces will be erased when two or more of the same color connect. The adjacent pieces will then change color in the following order: white, pink, yellow, white. If you do it right... The trick is to predict... I haven't got a fucking... I can't read. We all know this. I think I'll just play it. We'll figure it out. Don't just button mash. Shit! Trust me, you'll get it as you play. Okay. Thank you for your understanding. Now I can save. Text skipper. Wow. En esta economía... It's simple. Yeah, I trust. Okay. So, okay, show question. So I think it's the rubber ring, right? So it said white, pink, white, yellow. Is that right? Minus 10 seconds. But is it like battleships? Minus 10 seconds. Oh. So oh, so pink is the one before it shatters, is that right? So I should try and look for big things of pink. Oh, there. The rubber ring. There it is. I think that's it. Huh? I don't really get this. Like, is this not it? All of the colors shatter. Oh. Huh? Oh, do I have to uncover everything? Why is he like this? What? Tell me specifically what I'm doing wrong, because I don't know. I thought it was the rubber ring. I thought it was this, right? Oh wait, X came up somewhere there. Oh.
I see it!
Do you? Because I don't.
It's the inner tube. The rubber inner tube we found floating in the pool.
And like, I guessed that, but I still don't understand it. I need to see it. Like, did they like... Did they like put it in and then tie the rope and then put the body in and then like fly the body across?
The inner tube?
Remember the inner tube we found in the pool with a rope on one side?
Yeah, that was pretty damning evidence.
Maybe the rope was originally tied on both sides. The culprit made a ropeway by hanging the tube from the rope
Oh, it was a
connecting the
second piece
windows.
of rope, right. That makes a lot more sense. Okay.
And because the third floor window is higher up, gravity would have pushed the inner tube along.
Yeah, and then they untied it, and that's why it was in the... Right, that's why... Yeah, of course, because there was a piece of rope in the pool. And there was a piece of rope next to the trick.
The inner tube is made of sturdy rubber as well. It could have supported 2 people. The culprit used the ropes in the inner tube to construct a rudimentary ropeway. And used it to move themselves and Ryoma's body from the lab to the gym.
That looks scary as shit. I don't like this. Ryoma is small.
Once through
Okay,
the gym window,
pendejos.
the culprit stood on the inner tube to move the body. Either that, or the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill.
Right.
That way would be more stable and let them handle the corpse more carefully. Finally, they removed the rope from the window frame and left the scene.
Oh, of course, yeah, because the reason they couldn't take the inner tube back out was because they would have set the alarm off.
Well, when you put it like
But I feel like they could have done. They could have, right? Because they could have untied it, and then before they let the rope go, they could have just, like, grabbed the inner tube and, like, let it down and hidden it somewhere.
But wow, a ropeway!
You say the culprit placed their foot on the windowsill. Isn't that against school rules?
No, isn't it just in the pool?
It would count as entering the gym, would it not?
Oh, they're not allowed to be in the gym at all.
Last time we got asked that question, we decided it was okay. Sticking your body through the window is an automatic out, but standing on the sill is...
This house is a prison
last
on
time.
planet bullshit. Yeah.
It is quite possible that the culprit went.
What if I want
Details
wings?
of their plan.
It's not enough, Dad. Okay.
Oh, shit!
Way to put your foot in your mouth.
his foot! Monosuke just unhinged his jaw and swallowed his entire leg!
Right now, you're on the threshold.
Cut it out! I can't write this off as a joke if you two keep freaking out about it.
Then your little slip-up is actually the truth!
Pops?
Oh. Oh.
Uh-oh. Daddy's mad at you now.
Oh.
Huh?
Disappointed Pops.
Don't look at me.
Monosuke's definitely dying at the end of this one.
Shot all the time.
Which is a shame. Monosuke's my favorite.
Huh?
No more blaming each other. Everybody makes mistakes. I want us all to get along.
I do like Monodam though.
Monodam's right.
Monosuke, you better thank Monodam. Less attitude and more gratitude. Got it?
Man, the trial was just getting fun. Why you gotta ruin it with that slip-up?
Tenko making that face.
But I guess now we know Shuichi's logic is right on the money.
So culprit really used ropeway to move body?
Yeah, they used the ropeway to move with the body from window to window.
This is so elaborate. Like, this had to have been, like, planned out.
Ropeway murder! Some crazy-ass shit!
Like, how long was it in between them getting the motives? But I'm trying, I think, again, my theory is that whoever's responsible for the murder, like, Ryoma must be part of their backstory. Like, Ryoma, because Ryoma killed somebody. Maybe Ryoma killed somebody who was important to whoever killed them. That's because I don't know.
But if the mechanism was that complicated,
Well, maybe not. I don't know.
to put it all away?
I guess Ryoma is maybe you'd see as one of the easiest people to kill because they're an Ickle.
Not necessarily. All one must do is detach the rope from the window after using the ropeway.
So why was it scratched?
Then, after returning to Ryoma's
Why would
lab,
rope
one
scratch?
could retrieve the rope from that side. Tossing the rope into the gym from the pool window would be the final step.
I see. The rope was thrown from the window. That's why we found it there.
With that method, the culprit must have made numerous trips from Ryoma's lab to the pool.
Which is why the crime was committed during nighttime, while we all slumbered.
But if the culprit was so careful to recover the rope they used to commit the crime,
Why did they leave it?
why did they leave the inner tube in the pool?
Oh, well, I was gonna say, why did they leave the rope next to the trick? I mean, they left the inner. I assume the inner tube being in the pool was a mistake, and then they couldn't get it out.
I believe that was an accident.
Yeah.
An accident?
Yes. When the culprit was taking down the inner tube, they accidentally dropped it.
And then they couldn't.
Why did
They
the
weren't
culprit
allowed to
leave
get
it
it
in
back
the
out
pool?
because they would have set the alarm off. Oh, it was nighttime.
That's it! Even if they wanted to get it, they couldn't, because this took place at nighttime.
I see. They couldn't get the inner tube because swimming is prohibited at nighttime.
But couldn't they have used the rope to fish it out?
Not necessarily. You see, the water level in that pool is so low. Even if one tried to draw in the inner tube using the rope,
Yeah, you couldn't get it out.
the steep angle the rope would be at would make it nigh impossible.
It'd be different if they used a pole, but there's no way a rope would work.
Even if inner tube was closer to pool edge, water's still too low to drag tube in.
Sounds like a lot of work. I can see why they just left it there.
Yeah, it would take too long. And they would have been busted if someone saw them.
Huh? What kind of clumsy dipshit drops an inner tube and can't retrieve it?
I would simply invent something to get it back out.
Let me tell you, this culprit's a real fucking amateur.
No, actually. Save for that one mistake. This was the perfect crime.
Well, it wasn't the perfect crime then, was it, Shuichi?
If Maki had never met up with Ryoma at nighttime, it might have been the end for us. Well, I still don't know if Maki is telling the truth or not.
It's like, it's wild to me that, like, I guess maybe the trials are just longer in this game, but we don't even have an inkling of who did it. At least, like, in-game.
Personally, I find this culprit frighteningly thorough. Such a bold, beautiful plan. I never even imagined there was a ropeway. Oh, respect begins to bloom in my heart for this wonderfully cruel
I love
culprit.
I love the spotlight graphics.
What are you, stupid? Don't respect the culprit.
You gotta don't hate the player, hate the game. Respecting the culprit's intelligence is crucial in solving this case. I mean, that, like, well, I was gonna say that puts suspicion on Mew, but I think Mew would have figured out a way to get it out of the pool. I don't know.
Now, we just need to figure out who the
Is
culprit
Mew smart or just horny? Well, she's intelligente. She's an inventor at least. She's got, like, imagination.
But of course,
And this is
it would be pointless to
clearly
unravel this
something that
mystery
involved a
otherwise.
lot of imagination.
Who is it?
Looks like it's time for me to start the main event.
Kaito, you're just gonna fob this off on us, aren't you?
But my sidekick here is on a roll right
my
now,
God.
so I'll let him take this one.
Kaito!
Okay.
You're just pushing everything onto Shuichi because you don't know yourself.
Come on, Mackie. He did stick
Well,
up for you.
Shuichi, do you already know who the culprit is?
Yes. I have a good idea of the culprit. Really?
Hey, Shuichi, are you hesitating again?
I was gonna say, I hope it doesn't make me guess. What?
Come on, man. There's no need for that. Like I said, you're my sidekick. I take responsibility for any mistakes my sidekick makes.
Do I have to make a guess?
So use those skills of yours I believe in to shove the truth down their throats.
You believe in my detective skills?
That's right. I'm gonna leave it all to you, Shuichi.
Wait, do I really have to guess? I need to believe in my detective work. This whole setup would have been prepared in the gym well beforehand. Knowing that narrows the list of suspects. Shit, I do? Look, my guess is... I know who my guess is, but let me just go through everyone. I don't think Kaito's smart enough. Kirumi is definitely smart enough. And thorough enough. And the black fabric. Pobrecita. We don't know enough about Maki. It could be Maki. It's not Angie. Could be Korekiyo. No. 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 Maybe. But no. He's too small. It's not Tango. I don't think it would be Kibo. Nah, it's not Mew. Yeah, I think it's gotta be, right?
It has to be you.
For real?
There's one more thing I still have to confirm. But Kirumi is the prime suspect.
I mean, yeah.
Me?
What? Kirumi?
Oh, So Kirumi is the culprit.
Like, Kirumi's been my top suspect. Kirumi was my top suspect between the 4 that didn't have that weren't at the bug meet and greet. But we established that the bug meet and greet wasn't necessarily. But I guess it still would have taken like planning beforehand, right?
That is not yet a certainty. Let us hear her testimony first.
Is this true, Kirumi?
I cannot believe you would suspect me. If that is the case, then I will have to deny it. I will not let you make the wrong choice.
It is it is interesting that it's like kind of led us to make this decision apropos of not a lot. I know that there's like, I don't know. It's weird that the game is just like make a huge assumption.
The wrong choice?
If you do believe it is me, are you prepared to stand by that decision?
But okay, yeah, I mean, I guess she did say she was in the gym before, right? But wait, why would you need to be in the gym before? Oh, to tie the rope? Because she was in there for 5 minutes alone, right? Is that kind of the whole crux of it?
With all my might, for
Because didn't we establish that she didn't have to be in the gym? Or whoever it was didn't have to be in the gym? Because they were on the windowsill? Okay.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
Monokuma fell to...
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi.
Witnessing Ryoma, alibis for yesterday. Let me...
Alibi for nighttime?
Let me just check my truth bullets. Last person saw Ryoma was Gonta. Okay, so I don't think it's anything to do with that, because that's now not true. Where's alibis for yesterday? Maki alone. That doesn't prove anything. It's probably alibis for yesterday, right? Forced to gather and then Okichi was in the Ultimate Entomologist lab. You did Kirumi from 9 to 10. Kirumi was in the gym until a little before 9 p.m. You all hear that, right? Is that just on my end, or is the game audio being crazy? What is up with this Switch version? Audio is freaking it. Okay, good, because sometimes it's just me. Hello, with Himiko. From 9 to 10, she was with Kokichi. She was in the gym alone for around 5 minutes. I think it's alibis for yesterday, right?
I believe most of us do not have one.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
No, you don't, you.
Do you think we would fall for such nonsense?
The trick relied on complex mechanisms to work. But someone like you could be skilled enough to pull it off.
Someone like you could be skilled.
Preposterous. That could have been done by anyone.
Could have been done by anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body. She and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
We all could have, except perhaps Gonta.
To force Kirumi to implicate herself, my logic has to be airtight. There's a hole in her story somewhere. Okay.
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime? I believe most of us do not have one.
Ah, beans.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
I think it's... Is that it? Is it where she says most of us do not have one? Because we were all... Dude, for whatever reason, I think it's alibis for yesterday. Let's see. It's the only one I can...
That could have been done by anyone.
Well, could have been done with anyone.
Kirumi is thin and has a nice body.
But I don't think any of the
She
others...
and Ryoma could have totally shared an inner tube.
None of the others really...
Except perhaps
proven.
Gonta.
Like, because what else? The other thing that I'm looking for is something to specify that, like, she is the only person that could have done this. And I don't see how any of the bullets that I don't see how any of the bullets that I have really...
I, of course, am not the culprit.
The crime was committed at nighttime. And you have no alibi, do you?
An alibi for nighttime?
I mean,
believe
it has
most
to
of
be
us do
this.
not happen.
Oh, fuck.
I have evidence that proves you're the culprit.
Who would fall for such nonsense?
It took a ride on complex mechanisms to work.
Someone like Vicky Square.
That could have been done by anyone.
But I don't think this proves it, is it?
That's wrong!
Is that just because of the 5 minutes she was alone?
No. The only person who could have prepared this murder is Kirumi.
Because if it's not that, I don't understand the logic there.
Well, the preparations in the gym in any case.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And why do you believe that?
Before the culprit could put the body into the tank, several steps needed to be taken.
Like tying the rope to the gym window and putting a partition in the piranha tank.
Yeah, okay, so yeah, she's the only person that was alone.
That's right. Ryoma's body entered the gym from the window, but that required preparation.
Okay.
That could only have been done when Kirumi was by herself in the gym before nighttime.
But Kirumi was alone in the gym for only like 5 minutes.
Not enough time for the whole murder, but enough time to set it up. Enough time to tie the rope on the window frame and put the pain in the piranha tank.
This is my selfless devotion.
Whoa.
While I do understand where you are coming from, I assure you this is just a part of your petty imagination. An empty theory created from nihilism.
Oh, am I gonna have to do the horrible sword fight one? I hate this one. This is my least favorite. Oh my god, is it the black piece of fabric?
I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
Oh my god. I can see that I could have made preparations with 5 minutes, but that's irrelevant. We should focus on more essential truths.
Damn it!
Oh, God damn it. I despise this
If it was
game.
solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
What the fuck? Oh, right. Shit, I'm supposed to be...
Damn it!
Okay.
If it were
Supposed to
solely
pick a
the rope
blade,
and
right?
partition,
Like
I
alibis
suppose
for
5
yesterday,
minutes
I
might be
guess?
enough
Dude, what the fuck? What?
I was wrong!
I really hate
If it
this
was solely
game.
the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
Okay, so that just means it's wrong, right? Oh my god. It doesn't give you time to think. I'm sorry. I know people hate me complaining about this game, but it just doesn't give you time to think about anything. I really dislike it.
If it were solely the rope and partition, I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time.
I don't get this. I don't get this. The normal sword thing? What do you mean the normal sword thing? Oh, I'm dead.
Oh no!
Wait, what? Wait, I don't think I've had a game over so far. I make too many mistakes. Did they think I did it? Done debating already? Well, this next part's mandatory, so let's get it over with. It's voting time. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Are they gonna vote for me?
Really the end?
It's always funny when they just like vote for you. Make preparations and retry. I mean, just let me retry. I have 2 attacks.
We can't let it end here!
I have 2 attacks? What? What is it? Where does it tell me how to play it? I thought you were supposed to press X. Oh. Alright, fuck. So you press A. Okay.
If it
Use
were
the
solely the rope
silencer.
and partition,
I still hate this game.
I suppose 5 minutes might be enough time. I accept that. However, the crux of your argument is not but a guess. You continue to force the facts to conform to your misguided narrative.
Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
When you consider that the crux of your argument is faulty, your entire case falls apart.
You're gonna fall apart in a minute. Blade lock! Alright, button mashing's fine. I'll button mash all day. Ah. Okay.
What do you mean by crux of the argument? How is it just a guess?
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor.
I'm just gonna try not moving.
There is no evidence to indicate this had happened. In
Oh.
other words, it is just a guess.
The scratches, maybe,
and then
right?
you add assumptions and hearsay to that guess. It is nothing more than deception.
Means I feel like I'm supposed to have guessed, right? This is the conclusion reached together. Okay, yeah.
I am referring to the road. Now, with that road, it is possible to reach the gym window from the 3rd floor window. But there is no evidence to indicate this had happened.
Okay, yeah.
I'll cut through your words.
Stop using evidence attack. Yeah, I did. I literally did not realize there were 2 different attacks. Rebuttal Showdown is awful. I don't like it. I don't like it, but here we are. I think it goes against the game because it just doesn't let you focus on the dialogue.
Just tying the rope to the frame wouldn't cause so much damage.
I still don't super get what caused the
rope that
scratches.
was tied to the frames must have been weighed down significantly.
Would that scratch it?
The frames didn't break, but they were left with distinct marks.
Those scratches are proof that you used a rope to carry the body to the windowsill.
I guess. Wait, it really was Kirumi?
What's wrong, Kirumi? What's wrong? What's wrong? What's wrong? Hey, what's wrong? Hey, hey.
You're gonna cry?
Is Kirumi quiet because that's what happened?
Answer us, Kirumi. Shuichi is doing this for your sake.
I've never seen what happens if your influence goes to 0. Nice to know this. Oh yeah, I fuck up a lot.
If it is for my sake, then it would be much easier to forfeit. But I cannot allow that, because I must do this for everyone.
For everyone?
I have a duty and a responsibility. I must serve everyone and protect them. So I refuse to surrender. They won't forgive me if I do.
Who's they? Where is this coming from? Her response seems genuine. What does she mean by everyone? Is she doing this for all our sakes? Am I wrong? Is Kirumi innocent? No, I'm wrong again.
Hey, Kirumi, who exactly is this everyone you're talking about?
Yeah. Kaito? Kaito, you finally being useful?
I've just got a weird feeling about this.
I like her angry sprite.
When you said everyone, felt like you weren't talking about us. It felt like you were talking about someone who isn't here.
Someone who isn't here?
Gasp. It was
Someone
Kirumi?
outside of the academy?
Holy shit.
Hey, do you think Kirumi saw her own motive video?
Huh? The motive video?
What?
You saw your important someone in danger, so you committed murder, right?
Is that true?
I am so sorry for making such a mess.
Oh, the shift.
Because of that, I made all of you assume something unnecessary.
Unnecessary?
I'm still like, I know that I had like valid reasons for suspecting her, but I still don't.
You saying I'm wrong? This everyone you're talking about?
Like clearly the motive is crucial to why she did it. if she did it.
It is all of you, of course.
Really? Do you swear to a tour?
Yes, really.
You swear to her tour?
So please believe me. I am not the culprit. I do not care what becomes of me, but I will not allow any of you to die. Because I made a promise to Kaede. She wished for all of us to escape together.
Hey, that's my line.
I want to fulfill my duties as the ultimate maid. I wish to serve everyone. So please believe me. You have to.
Kirumi.
Are we totally sure Kirumi's the culprit? Maybe it's someone else.
Are we sure Kokichi isn't the culprit?
Yeah, let's kill Kokichi.
How rude.
Gonta just can't believe Kirumi would kill Ryoma.
Kirumi's breakfasts were the best. She always treated us so well. She really is like a mom.
Perhaps it was after she gained our trust that she saw her chance to strike.
Kodakiyo, just like me. A jaded individual.
You really are screwed up.
Screwed up from head to toe. Even through your clothes, I can tell.
Shuichi, please reconsider suspecting me as the culprit. You only suspect me because I was at the gym during nighttime yesterday, correct?
Right. I mean, true.
But you cannot accuse me of being the culprit with that insufficient proof. It is still possible for Maki and Kaito to have gone to the gym. They do not have alibis.
But, like, nobody has an alibi. We're past alibis, aren't we? It's literally...
They could have pretended to help Himiko, but secretly prepared the murder.
When you put it that way, it does seem possible.
We can't accuse Kirumi just based on our alibis.
Yeah.
Maybe suspecting Kirumi is wrong.
I'm kind of with everyone else at this point, but...
Yeah, maybe we should think it over one more time.
I made a promise.
Yeah, well, she already used that line, Shuichi.
As the ultimate detective, I made a promise to seek the truth. I made a promise to Kaede, so I'm not turning back now.
They're scared. They're scared that they have to accuse one of their friends of murder. It's up to me. I have to do it. I'll use my detective work to prove it.
So you still believe I am the culprit?
I guess. No, not really.
There is no evidence to indicate that I am...
No, there is. I have proof that you're the culprit. I realized it when we determined that the rope weight was used to move the body.
Then I think it is the black fabric, right?
If it was indeed Kirumi who moved the body with a makeshift rope weight, then the final clue falls into place.
The final clue?
The damning evidence that proves Kirumi is the culprit.
Do we have... Wait. I'm just going to look at it before I... Because, like, does it say anything specific? I assume it is the fabric, right? That was the only thing that made me suspect Kirumi. It doesn't specify anything about the fabric. Save just in case. Oh, that's true. I'm on the save. I'm on the screen. I may as well save. This is a long trial, isn't it? I think in future I probably am going to split the trials up a bit more.
Shuichi, won't you please tell me why you are so desperate to pin me as the culprit? Don't you want to protect everyone?
I'm doing this because I want to protect everyone. Shuichi.
Then you're wrong. Your deduction is all wrong.
Your words aren't going to convince me now. Not when I know the truth.
All you care about is your own reasoning. You don't even listen to others.
This is, I mean, I don't, what she's saying isn't wrong.
Bet everyone's lives on a deduction made by a self-righteous brat.
Ooh, although she's getting a bit.
You can't save anyone!
No more doubts. I'm confident I'm right. I'm going to present everyone with the evidence that proves she's guilty. You smell rhythm game coming. So it has to be the black fabric.
This is it! The piece of black fabric in the pool. That's the final clue that proves you're guilty.
But that's just so... It's not enough.
It's been bothering me for a while. I couldn't figure out what it was. I thought it was just trash at first, but I couldn't dismiss it entirely. Now that the class trial has come this far, I know for certain.
But I guess that is the fun thing about, like, all the characters' costumes in this game. Is like, no one else really has just, like, block black.
It's an important piece of the puzzle.
Because, like, even Shuichi, like, he has, like pinstripes.
Because, like the inner tube, it's evidence the culprit couldn't dispose of.
Huh? Why not?
Yeah, like, I guess Kibo has some black, but how do we know that's clothing and not just, like, plastic or metal or something?
Using the ropeway, you could slide the inner tube from.
Because I assume the material is distinctive, but, like, the game doesn't really tell you that. I guess it would be like too much if the game, like, if the description of the fabric was like it's like a lacy fabric or something like that.
But how would you control it? If it kept sliding and hit the window, the momentum would have thrown the body off. To prevent that from happening, the culprit needed some way to adjust the speed. For example, the culprit could have used their hands for friction.
Oh, was it their gloves?
Yeah, so what? You're still wrong. Your logic is flawed.
Damn, it was Karumi.
Why are you becoming increasingly erratic?
There is such absolute beauty in trying to fight against the truth.
See, this is the fun, and I'll just tell you now, because it bothered me yesterday, but, like, someone straight up in chat told me that Kirumi was the murderer. And I was like, I saw it, and I was like, the fun thing about this game is that even though they told me that, I was like, I still don't know 100% that's the case. Because A, they could have just been trolling me, but B, it was like, there wasn't really anything pointing towards that. Like, I still don't know if it's Karumi, you know what I mean? That's the fun thing about these trials.
That black cloth is just trash. You can't prove I'm the culprit with just that.
No, it's not just trash. It's proof that you're the culprit.
Finding out how that black fabric fits into this is the key to everything. I'll make it all clear now. Oh, God. Okay. Whoa.
You are incorrect.
What am I doing again?
What is this?
What?
Truth?
Hold?
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
That outfit's very cool. Oh,
You
God.
are incorrect.
Hold?
What is this?
What?
Truth?
Huh? I don't get the hold ones.
That is just your empty deduction. You continue to confuse everyone.
Alright, well,
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth.
sorry, chat is probably telling me how to do the hold ones, and
Everyone might die.
I can't look
In
away
this
from the
class
screen.
Trial, everyone's life is at stake.
Oh, beans.
Because of your
Hold from that point until the
self-righteous
end.
truth,
I saw.
everyone might die.
Okay, I don't get the hold ones.
In this class trial, everyone's life is at stake. Because of your self-righteous truth, I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence. You are only providing us with speculation. You only wish to protect everyone. Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it. It seems you wish to pin me as the culprit. You do not have any evidence.
Whoa, what is happening?
You are only providing us with speculation.
Whoa.
Why must you interfere? I completely understand your reasoning, but I will never accept it.
Wait, what is
What
the
that
word?
piece of trash prove?
Oh, Kirumi's glove.
It ends here.
Oi, 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 oi,
The piece
oi.
of fabric came from Kirumi's
Okay,
black glove.
let me just catch up on chat because that was rough. I'm not good at rhythm games. I'm okay. Yeah, like Dishonest said, I'm okay at rhythm games. The problem I have specifically with the Danganronpa rhythm games. Did I miss boobs? I didn't see that. What did I miss? Wait, the problem I have with the rhythm games specifically playing here is because the way that I monitor my sound, this is going to sound like such copium, but there's a slight like audio delay on the way that I monitor the sound through the Switch. It like goes through OBS. So that's my excuse for that, but I'm also not good at rhythm games. Damn, I missed the final sprite. She's holding her remaining clothes for dear life, showing her figure. Let's leave it at that. Okay.
Grabbing the rope with their hands, there would have been a lot of friction, easily enough to cause rope burn. But our culprit was smart. They weren't burned because they weren't barehanded.
I'll post in the disc if you to Goonto later.
Yeah, the culprit had gloves on. One got all torn up from the friction and...
It fell into pool?
Huh.
From what I remember, the only one who wears black gloves is Kirumi, right?
The gloves on your hands now. I take it they're from your dorm?
Yeah, I guess that would have been... I guess it would have been too leading if it was like they look like their gloves.
The extra uniforms in our rooms are made of the same material we're wearing now.
Yeah, I knew this had to be a thing.
We can test my theory by comparing the fabric scrap with your glove.
Well, Kirumi? Will you allow us to compare the black fabric we found in the pool with your gloves?
Damn.
Huh? What's the matter? Why are you sweating so much?
What's wrong?
I do need more context, though. Because it means that someone has to be sacrificed. Kaede was scared too. She didn't let us stop her. She thought things through to the end. I just looked in the Discord. I faced the truth and doubted it, and kept thinking and kept going. I like how you posted it in the mod chat. This is where it led me, and I won't turn away from it. Pobrecita. I don't know about Pobrecita. Damn, I like Kirumi. Fuck. I can't believe it was Kirumi. All right, how do I do this one again? Oh, so stock. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So we have handcuffed victim, roller inner tube, friction on the glove, piranha swimming in the tank, carried the rope. So is this piranha swimming in the tank? How do I do this again? Oh, here we go. Oh. Okay. Oh, I forgot it, like, literally tells you. The evidence made of metal the piranhas didn't eat. So that's handcuffs, right? Beans. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out the controls for this one again. Well, she's a partition. We don't have that. Thin and long item. The culprit took to the gym. We don't think we have that. Where in the gym was the rope tied? I don't think we have that. What is... Carried the rope. So he was just snuck up on? No! Pobrecito! Before the murder, what was put in the victim's wrist? Oh, so we have that. Handcuff victim, right? Yeah. How do I feel? She killed my man, I know. How do I feel? I don't know, because I still don't know why she did it. What was taken from the pool? Oh, rub it and itch it? What was used to transport the body on the ropeway? Oh, we've unlocked this one. Jim's window frame rope. Okay. Hitting the brakes was tougher than expected. Oh, so that's friction on the glove. Where was the body carried to? Alright, so what was this? The evidence made of so that's the handcuffs. What was used as a partition is like the piece of glass. The thin and long item the culprit took from the gym. Oh, is that the rope? You would never guess what her motive was. My assumption is that, like, Ryoma did something to somebody who's important to her. Like Ryoma killed somebody, right? So Ryoma probably killed somebody who was important to her, maybe? Like whoever it was that Ryoma killed? I think it's got to be something to do with whoever Ryoma killed. Where in the gym was a rope tied? Oh, piranha tank lid. Oh, here we go. So that's that. And then piranha tank lid was this. Oh, handcuffs in the water, yeah. Ryoma killed an entire mafia? Did I call earlier in the game that I thought Kirumi was like a hit woman or something? Was she was she part of the mob? Is that what it is? We'll see. What was used to transport the body on the... Oh, piranha swimming in a tank? Where's that? Oh, this one. And then this has got to be this. Jump.
This is the truth of the case. The victim's body was found this morning during Himiko's underwater escape act. When we saw the piranhas in the tank, we thought that Himiko's escape failed. Of course, it was all part of the act. Himiko's escape went perfectly. But when Angie opened the curtain in front of the tank, we saw Ryoma with piranhas swarming around him.
No. Yeah, so he was already dead.
Before any of us could react, the piranhas devoured Ryoma's body.
Yeah, I only half saw it coming because somebody in chat decided to completely spoil it for me yesterday. But I still don't... super understand it.
And all that was left were his bones and the handcuffs he was wearing.
Does this mean Himiko can do magic for real?
That horrifying sight.
Dude, yeah, like, the sprites are so cute there. Look at Tenko. Samugi can't even look.
The culprit obfuscated the time and place of the murder, implicating Himiko in the process.
How dare you implicate Himiko?
In truth, the crime began last night around 8:55 p.m. While preparing for the show in the gym, the culprit had a chance to be alone.
Delicioso para las piranhas.
It was then that the culprit used the ladder to reach the piranha tank. And removed the glass lid to put inside the tank.
Tenko is your favorite of the sporty girls because she's weird and a freak. She is weird and she's a freak. I do like that about her.
One side of the tank.
Yeah, I think the cool thing about this one is it gave you a lot of clues, but it's still just like...
The culprit took the rope from the stage wing in the gym.
It's still, even as it explains it, it's like, what the fuck?
And used the ladder once more, this time to climb up to the gym's window. Once there, they opened the window and tied one end of the rope to the window frame.
Because, like, this whole thing is, like... I assumed it was a grappling hook. Like, I put it together that they like, transported the body, like, window to window. But the fact that they just tied it and it wasn't, like, a grappling hook or something is wild. But I guess where would they get a grappling hook from?
The rope was then thrown out the window toward the pool. These preparations were key for the culprit's elaborate plan.
So we still don't know about motive.
At nighttime, past midnight, the culprit asked Ryoma to meet at his lab. All the pieces were in place. The culprit was ready to murder.
Look at him. I didn't realize he had an ear piercing.
First, the culprit knocked Ryoma out, probably striking him from behind.
Oh, he's so cute. Ryoma!
Then, they put the handcuffs from the shower room on Ryoma's wrists.
Gone too soon.
And shoved his head into the sink filled with water.
Wait, what's she got in her mouth? Wait, did I miss something? What's in her mouth? Is it her gloves? Oh, because she didn't want to get her gloves wet?
From the water and the pain of drowning, Ryoma should have woken up and struggled.
And that's why the scratches were...
The culprit anticipated his resistance, which is why Ryoma was handcuffed.
Didn't someone say...
Scrapes on the cuffs and sink, but in the end, Ryoma succumbed.
Didn't someone say yesterday that piranhas don't actually... don't actually eat people? Can you imagine if she set all of this up and then the piranhas just fucking left the body?
Ryoma was dead, but the culprit's plan had only just begun.
I mean, I don't know if we would have been, like, any closer to... But, like, you would have at least seen, like, the blow to the head, I guess. And you would have seen him, like, not struggling.
They removed the cable from the tennis net and hung it from the window facing the pool.
I think Monokuma put the warehouse to give murder
And
tools to the
then,
culprits.
at the pool, they connected the wire and the rope from the gym window.
But the warehouse doesn't seem as stocked as, say, like the store was in the second game.
They returned to the lab after picking up one last thing. The rubber inner tube that was in the pool's tool shed. Once back in the lab, the culprit pulled the cable, bringing up the rope. They pulled until the rope was taut, then tied it to the lab's window frame. And thus, the gym and the lab windows were connected by a single rope. After making a hanger of sorts with another length of rope tied to the inner tube.
That must be like a... I like the word taut. Yeah, it must be a taut... Well, it must be a well-tied knot.
They hung the inner tube on the rope, connecting the windows.
I think the thing that gets me with this one is how many things could have gone wrong that just didn't go wrong. Like the fact that it didn't snap. Must have been
That's how
very
the culprit
sturdy rope.
created the ropeway that was used to move the body.
Or like it didn't like... I guess she was holding it with her hand, so that's why it didn't like capsize or whatever.
An impressive premeditated murder, but the culprit made two crucial mistakes. The culprit got on the inner tube with Ryoma's body and slid toward the gym.
You see, my theory about the fabric was that like Ryoma was struggling and ripped a piece of fabric off. But this is more interesting, I guess.
With the height difference between the windows, they would have built up quite some speed. To avoid crashing through the window, the culprit used a brake. They used their own hand to grip the rope and slow down. That would have caused significant rope burn had the culprit not been wearing gloves. But due to the friction, part of a glove tore off and dropped in the pool.
What kind of gloves are they though? Because like surely they're just like pretty like elegant lace gloves. Would they really have sustained that much friction? I mean they ripped, I guess.
Regardless, the culprit reached the window and put Ryoma's body into the piranha tank.
Oh, they were more like latex gloves?
The glass
It's fiction?
pane not only kept the piranhas and the body separated,
What's fiction?
it also kept the piranhas so close together, they concealed the body. After that, all the culprit had to do was untie the rope and the inner tube. But that's when they made their second mistake.
Go on.
One end of the rope came loose, and the inner tube dropped into the pool.
It's... Well, I don't know anything about the motives yet. Curses.
Thus, the culprit was forced to leave two key pieces of evidence, the fabric and the inner tube. They
It's fully
couldn't
rubber
retrieve the
gloves.
evidence because of the rule against swimming at nighttime.
That's fair. That's... Yeah, I guess that's a point. Yeah, you wouldn't necessarily describe fabric as trash. But if it was like... Yeah, if it was like plastic, then maybe.
And that's the whole story. Am I wrong, Hirumi Tojo? The ultimate maid?
Gasp.
Hirumi, that's the conclusion I reached. Do you have any objections?
I'm just, sorry. Sorry to break the immersion, as we're probably about to get like the motive, but I just want to save to make sure. I'm just so paranoid after it keeps crashing. Okay. Because I feel like if I'm Kirumi, I'm still like, no, it wasn't me. Prove it. Why would I?
Very, very unfortunate, Shuichi.
Damn, she's gonna admit it?
My pride as a maid demands that I fulfill every request that I receive.
Is she gonna say that someone asked her to kill him?
But to end like this...
Does that mean you admit it?
Kirumi.
Wait, what if someone else did ask her to kill him?
Why use your own gloves, though? The warehouse should have had plenty.
There weren't any. Obviously, she would have used them if they were available. Jeez, Monokuma provided everything but the gloves. That's pretty sadistic. But thanks to him, at least the game became way more interesting.
So, it's decided.
This case was decided the moment someone, who shall not be named, opened their big mouth.
We don't know that. Maybe the real culprit is someone nobody expects.
That is right. No need to worry.
Oh, Monodam, you're like a mommy taking care of her sick child.
All right, let's go!
I hope I get a nice, good reason for this and they don't like Mikan me and make me watch the anime to understand it.
The heart-racing excitement as the blackened and the spotless finally face off! It's voting time!
Oh, I forgot about this. So if I vote for someone else, what happens? What if I vote for me? I'll just vote for her. I'm not gonna be silly. Why is there cheese flying around behind her?
Now then, it seems the voting has
nothing.
finished. Let's see the result.
Yeah, because I think somebody. Yeah, because it's majority rule, right? We don't have to be unanimous. So everyone else will vote for her regardless. Now. Wait, someone voted for... Wait!
You'll be chosen as the
Did someone vote for me?
Will you make the right choice?
Oh, it was probably her, right?
Wrong one.
What do I think? I don't know. I need to know more. That's like me playing Among Us. Just voting for somebody random. Like, do we get to watch her motive video? Look at all those monocoins. I can do so much gacha with that. How many coins? How many coins? How many coins? How many coins? Oh! Ah! Nom, 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 nom.
Ah!
Ah!
Oh my!
You. Oh, we're back on the voice acting, are we? All right, give me a second. I'm not prepared. Ugh, the shift. I've forgotten everyone's voices. It's been so long. Oh my! You all voted correctly! What an unexpected and unpredictable outcome! The blackened who killed Ryoma Hoshi is Kirumu. Well, I did fucking say. The one thing I'll say is her name is fucking Kirumi Tojo. And like the only other instance of me hearing the name Tojo is in fucking Yakuza. I think that's why I was like, is she a Yakuza maid? Is that a fucking clue? Anyway. Nozomi Tojo from Love Live. I mean, Tojo might just be a really common Japanese name, I guess. But like, that's the only other. I know like the Tojo clan in Yakuza is a big part of it.
Thank goodness we managed to get through the class trial again.
You gotta be kidding me!
There's nothing good about this at all. Why did it have to be Kurumi?
Yeah.
Truly, this result was unexpected.
Wait!
How can you be so calm about it?
No way.
Gonta no can believe it. Kurumi was so helpful for everyone. Same Kurumi is also culprit?
Yoo-hoo!
Hey, how long have you been lying to us?
The truth
Is that why you took such good care of us? So you could deceive everyone? Te amo, Kurumi.
You mean she's not my mom?
Hey!
She was never your fucking mom?
Damn it.
Hey, Kurumi, tell me, why? You were always thinking about everyone around you. How could you kill someone?
Human beings have always been selfish, self-centered creatures.
That's why I hate humans. They burn down the forest we call home. They pollute the rivers we drink from. I'll never forgive humans.
No way!
Is that really a reason to destroy them? Some humans are really nice.
Shut up! Enough with the commentary already.
Say.
Well, Kurumi, were your feelings towards us simply another falsehood?
How?
It can't be. Say it ain't so. That was another lie too.
No.
I don't think so. I still believe Kurumi cares about us.
What?
And how would you know? I can't say for certain, but I can sense that this trial has been agonizing for her. You can't say for certain. That is what a detective would say. Kurumi, are you upset? Obvio, bro. Oh, because of the people important to you? You mean like from the motive video? So Kurumi watched hers after all? Earlier, Kurumi mentioned that she had accepted a request. Perhaps that request came from someone important in her motive video.
What's wrong?
Do you have nothing to say for yourself?
I do not agree.
That's not it. I'm just lost. Apartamente. Because if I tell you why I did it, you will regret what you've just done. Regret?
Damn.
Spit it out already. Otherwise, we can't accept this outcome.
Please!
Kurumi, tell us. I care about you a lot, and I know the others care about you too.
Gonta's fucking bare-ass feet in the background. So please, was Ryoma secretly a piece of shit? No, he was a good guy. He killed for a good reason, surely.
Understood.
Very well then. If you're also desperate to know,
I shall take that request.
I would consider this a final request and tell you everything. The doggies are out.
No more lies then. You better just tell us the truth, please and thank you.
Yes,
I understand.
that is correct.
Your reasoning was exactly right. The reason I murdered Ryoma was because of what I saw in my motive video. I thought you did indeed watch your video.
Does that mean someone broke the agreement and traded you your motive video? All right, fists up. Which one of you did it? Close your eyes and raise your hand if it was you.
What are you saying?
Why would the one raising their hand need to close their eyes?
May I?
That won't be necessary. I did not trade my motive video with anyone. Did she just get her motive video? If you didn't trade with anyone, how'd you see your motive video?
Hey!
Perhaps Kurumi received her own motive video.
Huh?
You mean she had her own motive video from the start?
Yes.
Correct. No one had my motive video but me, the video's intended recipients. I have no idea why.
What's going on?
That's not possible! Monica, what the hell's going on?
You know, I meant to bring this up earlier because it's been bugging me for a while. All this talk about videos being switched. What does that mean exactly?
Don't play dumb. You're the one who switched up all the motive videos.
No.
I didn't. Was I not supposed to ask that? Did you cops screw up again? Huh? Not supposed to.
Dumbass!
It's all Monophy's fault. She passed them out without checking the names.
I didn't know. Monotaro should have checked the names too. Wait a minute, I don't even remember passing out any videos. It was my fault.
Eh?
What?
I'm sorry.
I should have been more careful.
No, Monodam, it's not your fault.
Okay.
It's all our fault. I'm sorry too.
Ah, it seems I misunderstood. I completely forgot that the plan all along was to redistribute the videos. It's not your fault at all, kids. It's my fault for forgetting.
Father!
Okay.
Thank goodness. What the hell is this mushy feel-good crap?
You stupid.
You're all idiots. I'm through getting along with you dummy bears.
Well now.
I'm sorry to cause so much trouble. Please continue your boring conversation.
I see.
The Monocubs merely distributed the motive videos at random. Receiving my own video is nothing more than bad luck.
Oh, I see.
So you just watched it without knowing why it was given to you?
Hey!
What was in your video?
What's wrong?
Well, you promised to tell us everything.
Yes.
I will tell you the truth in its entirety, but I doubt that everyone will believe it.
So,
If that's the case, why don't we all watch the motive video together?
Oh, fun.
That's right.
Discord watch party.
That would be much better. Let's hurry before Daddy gets bored again.
How thorough of you, yet I suppose it's better this way. Perhaps the truth will be easier to believe if you witness it with your own eyes. After Karumi had spoken, the Monocubs began playing the video.
all right. Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video. Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado, Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid. With clients in politics and finance, this elite maid is renowned for completing any request.
I think my guess initially was, is she actually a hit woman?
One fateful day,
Oh my god.
she was suddenly summoned by one of her most influential clients, the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister had a request of utmost importance. He requested that she use her talent as the ultimate maid to serve her country.
Nani?
He asked Kirumi to make this country great again and transferred all his authority to her.
This game is... You can tell exactly when this game was released.
No one suspected that the Prime Minister's new secretary was secretly running the country. And over time, she became
2017,
the de
yeah,
facto
exactly.
Prime Minister.
What the fuck?
Only Kirumi could save the country from impending doom. Yes, the future of the country rests entirely on her capable shoulders.
What?
But
I did not see
Kirumi
this
is
coming.
up to the task, for she only accepts requests that only she can fulfill. She is driven by the belief that her citizens are the most important people in her life. Oh, and while we're on the subject of those important people, an unfortunate event will soon befall those vermin and sheeple.
Like, is it because Ryoma was a like an escaped prisoner?
What event, you ask? It's a secret. Find out for yourself.
What? Huh? It can't be.
What?
The hell? The Prime Minister?
Yes.
Everything you saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video. Remembered?
Wait!
Please, hold on. That video is true?
What is this?
That's ridiculous. There's no way Kirumi's really the Prime Minister.
I do not agree.
No, it's the truth. I am Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid, and the most important people to me
This is my selfless devotion.
are the citizens of this country.
I was called upon to lift the country out of a dire situation.
Okay, I fucking absolutely did not see this coming.
I swore to serve and help all its citizens.
Kirumi's last name kind of be an homage to Hideki Tojo. I don't know who that is.
As the ultimate maid, I have advised politicians many times in the past. But he wanted me to prioritize saving the country from an unprecedented crisis.
Because I guess my question is, was there a specific reason she picked Ryoma, or was it just that she needed to get out?
I fully accepted this request. As a maid, it is a great honor to serve the nation itself.
What did I do?
You're literally confusing the shit out of me because this makes no sense and I gotta take a dump.
I see.
So Kirumi was the real Prime Minister, running the country behind the scenes.
Huh?
Oh, he was a Prime Minister of Japan in WW2. That makes more sense than my theory, then yes. How can you seriously believe that a high schooler could be Prime Minister?
You really don't get it.
I don't think it's odd that an ultimate level talent could be that powerful. I mean, Keyboy's talent lets him pretend to be human even though he's a heartless robot.
How rude.
I am not pretending. I am still learning.
I see.
Well, good luck, I guess.
Incredible.
I was aware of Kirumi's impressive talents, but Prime Minister?
But
Then, Kirumi really is Prime Minister. Does she hold burden of country's future?
Actually,
The motive video aside, Kirumi doesn't seem like she'd lie about something like that.
yoo-hoo!
Hey, I get that Kirumi is really important, but what was that unprecedented crisis?
I do not know.
I don't know, actually. Why can't I remember? With our memories lost.
That's...
Wait, isn't this just like the ultimate hunt?
That is correct.
Perhaps it is connected to the ultimate hunt.
Huh?
The ultimate hunt is connected to this unprecedented crisis facing the nation? If that's true, how are they connected? What is this ultimate hunt anyway?
I do not know.
I do not know what's happening to the nation while I'm here. Inside the end wall. Ooh, end wall. That is why I needed to know. I needed to know that the most important people in my life were safe.
This is my selfless devotion.
Because I'm duty and honor bound to protect every citizen of this nation.
My apologies.
That is why I needed to escape.
If so...
So you weighed our lives against the lives of everyone else in the nation.
But
If those are the options, of course you pick everyone outside, right? There's just too many lives at stake out there. And we just stopped Kirumi from doing that because we selfishly wanted to live.
I don't like
What
that.
should we do? Did we just make a terrible mistake? If everyone outside dies because Kirumi is dead,
Why?
doesn't that mean we pretty much destroyed the country? What do we do?
Wait!
What's Monokuma planning to do with the rest of humanity? You know how many people live in this country? Like 100 million easily?
Always messing
No
around.
matter how powerful a mastermind is, there's no way they could really...
Bears do not lie.
Bears do not lie.
As do not lie.
Hey,
I am the ruler of this world. Nothing is beyond my power.
Huh?
Nothing is beyond your power. What kind of arrogant, ridiculous...
100%.
That is 100% a lie. It is impossible that he could bring disaster to a country.
What are you trying to pull?
What's so funny?
You guys act like you can't believe it, but you're all terrified anyway. If you can't believe it, then you're terrified for no reason. Why do humans lie? Why are humans the only animal that tells lies?
Haha. Cut it out! This is serious!
How long are you gonna keep talking about Kirumi?
dang it.
Let's talk about Ryoma. It would be a shame to completely neglect them.
I know.
I see.
It's right. We know your motive to kill, but why did you kill Ryoma specifically?
All right, yeah, this is what I'm interested in.
That is.
Because he was easy. That's what I fucking said. Because he was easy to kill.
Huh?
Easy to kill.
Weird.
Ryoma not that weak. When he uses Shokuchi method, even Gonta no could catch.
I do not agree.
His physical strength was irrelevant when he did not have a reason to live.
Do you agree?
Without that, he became the weakest among us. What? I took advantage of his weakness and killed him. What do you mean?
That is.
I told him I had urgent matters to discuss and to meet me in the research lab on the 3rd floor. There I revealed my motive video, and afterward I told him,
That is correct.
I am responsible for the life of every citizen of this nation, so I must escape this place. He then responded,
Got it.
So, you got a reason to survive. It's the complete opposite of me. That's good. If you've got something to live for, it means your life has value. I miss him! After he said that, he told me he would clean up the tennis balls lying around.
And then he turned his back toward me. At that moment, my determination solidified. A person like him would have noticed my bloodthirst emanating. He already knew. He forfeited his life right then and there.
The fuck? Where did she get that stick from? Why did that just appear?
That is correct.
That is when I decided I must sacrifice his life for my nation and my people.
Then
Ryoma knew he was going to be killed. Pockets? She's always by a broom? It wasn't a broom, that was like a 2x4. Women have deep pockets? That's a lie! Women don't have pockets!
But
Wait a minute. It's Maki's fault that Ryoma decided he didn't want to live anymore.
What?
because
Ryoma only gave up on his life after you showed him his motive video.
Do we get to see his motive video too?
Since you didn't watch his motive video, I guess you had no way of knowing.
What are you talking about?
What's your point?
Wait!
You're talking as if Ryoma saw that motive video. Didn't you just say that he only checked the name and didn't watch the video?
Can I say that?
Huh?
What are you getting at?
Well, you know.
I probably shouldn't say anything, but someone has to step up and speak for poor Ryoma.
I told you.
What's your point? That he gave up on life because I showed him his motive video?
I'll get to that in a sec, but why do you think Ryoma wanted to see his motive video? Because he was looking for a reason to live. Isn't that right, Maki?
Why?
How do you know that?
What?
Swap motive videos. Didn't we agree not to show them to each other?
Yeah.
I remember. Because once you watch him, you've got a motive to kill. He wanted a reason to live, didn't he?
But
if it shows someone important to me, I'd really like to see that.
Hey.
Any idea who'll be in the video?
no.
That's why I want to see it. Once I know I've got someone important to me, I'll have a reason to live.
Jeez.
If I've got a reason to live, then I've got a reason to escape here with you guys.
In other words,
That video might just give me a motive to live.
please.
That's true.
You're right. He was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
Which means you shouldn't have shown him his motive video in the first place.
Hey!
What do you mean? What did his video show?
Nothing. His motive was empty.
Okie dokie.
We're up next. Let's give it a watch, shall we?
All right! Back by popular demand, it's time for the motive video! Who's the most important person in your life? And now, without further ado... message is for Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. Unfortunately, there is no one in the world who is important to you.
Pobrecito, it's me. I'm on the video. Muy
so
que
sorry.
triste.
Really, I am. You have my deepest sympathies. Sorry.
No one? No one was important to him?
Always messing around.
That's what he was shown. If he saw something like that, he had no one to care for, and none who cared for him. He found no motive to live. Because of that, he chose to let Kirumi claim his life.
I see.
So, that's why. He must have just watched that video before I summoned him to meet with me.
It can't be.
Just gave up then?
Damn.
To hell with that! A damn moron!
But...
It's bad to have no reason to live, but it's also bad to have too many reasons to live.
Because...
That's why you did such a terrible thing, right, Kirumi? For too many reasons.
Yes.
You're free to judge me for killing Ryoma. I would bear the burden of being seen as evil for the sake of my nation and its people.
For everyone.
Because that is what it means to serve with selfless devotion. It's why I needed to survive. Sacrificing you all meant saving the lives of men, women, children, and elderly.
My apologies.
I wanted to live. Kirumi. Monokuma, Gonta have question.
You need something?
Oh, what is it?
Hey.
Can Gonta be blackened instead of Kirumi?
Huh?
What?
Gonta.
Not smart boy, but even Gonta understand what everyone's saying. Kirumi should live, not Gonta. World needs her. I was thinking the same thing. I don't want to die, but Kirumi's life is way more valuable than mine. Kirumi's got the lives of hundreds of millions of people on her shoulders, right?
Unfortunately.
Logically, Kirumi's survival would result in fewer casualties than our collective survival would.
Jeez.
Maybe it would have been better if we got the culprit wrong.
Huh?
What do you mean?
Oh, man.
If Kirumi survives, then the nation's future will be secure.
But isn't Kokichi also the leader of a nation? Doesn't he have his own nation to worry about? Then what was the point of me doing all this? Why did I reveal the truth? What have I done? What was I wrong? I shouldn't have.
Shuichi!
Kind of face is that, Shuichi? If you're my sidekick, then suck it up.
Huh?
What?
Hey!
It goes for all of you. To hell with all this value of life shit.
All right!
Life's not such some thing. You can't trade it or put a price on it. Kaito. Organization? Wouldn't that just be the same as, Fuyuhiko? Oh, that's right, because I compared him to Laplace. Because he's the leader of a secret. I think just the phrase supreme leader, it just makes me think of, like, North Korea.
Listen up.
And your life doesn't just belong to you. It's for your parents, your grandparents, your friends, even your neighbors.
I mean,
It's not something you can just decide to throw away on your own.
don't worry about it.
So we didn't do the wrong thing. Life's purpose is to be lived. As long as you stay alive, anything's possible. You can even go to the stars, like Katy Perry.
Of course.
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I want to live. I haven't even traveled to space yet. There's no way out in hell I'm gonna die here.
Jeez.
The idiot's talking again.
What?
He's right. I mean, you're right too, but he is an idiot, but he's right.
So divine.
He's a damned idiot.
I don't know why, but idiots always fill me with inspiration. I told you to stop calling me an idiot.
But
Maybe his stupid speech is just what we needed to hear. Kirumi certainly looks shaken by it.
Shaken.
because
You really think someone as desperate to live as Kirumi would give up so easily? Of course not. In fact, she probably still hasn't given up, even now. She was hoping that learning the truth would make one of us volunteer to die in her place.
Huh?
What?
But...
Monokuma would never allow a Blacken to escape punishment, so maybe... She wanted everyone to rebel, so she could use that as cover to escape on her own. How about it, Kirumi? Am I close?
You are the most detestable cretin I've ever met. You knew exactly what I would attempt. It allowed me to explain anyway.
Huh?
What he just said was true? Oh, wrong voice. I get those two confused. You tried to trick Gonta? Tried to trick everyone? Death! Murder!
Really?
You backstabbing cunt! They used the C word in a Danganronpa game? Damn.
Cut it out.
Is Mew Australian? Enough. She was just trying to stay alive in her own way. Nobody can blame her for that.
That is correct.
That's right. I must survive. Because I carry the weight of an entire nation on my shoulders. I would not have killed Ryoma if I was so easily deterred. This request will not be fulfilled until I have brought joy to every citizen of this nation.
You must live.
No matter what, I cannot die. That's why I killed Ryoma. Even now, I refuse to give up.
Huh?
Kirumi?
I see.
You still refuse to give up, so what do you intend to do?
You must live.
I intend to live. I must survive, no matter what it takes. If I must debase myself, so be it. I would drink filth and eat carrion to survive.
I will survive.
I'll do anything to survive. Oh, she screamed and she started running. Whoa. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was a completely undignified exit.
I have to escape. I won't die here.
It's interesting that no one else has done this yet. Like, right? Like, everyone else is just kind of taking it.
There's no way I'm letting you out of here!
Well, it was ugly and raw and feral. She just ran as fast as she could. I heard my voice call out. Run! Run! Run, Kirumi!
Please run!
Hurry! Damn.
Run.
Hey,
Like I said, I'm not letting you leave! Run!
I will live. I refuse to die in a hellhole like this.
now then, I've prepared a special punishment for Kirumi Tojo, the ultimate maid.
For my nation. For my people.
Let's give it everything we've got. It's punishment time!
I will not die!
That art's fucking rad. Oh, she's running. Notice to quit. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Obviously, why would it cut a limb off when it could cut her clothes off? Bug? Monosuke! No! You were the best one! He gets crushed. I mean, there are worse ways to go. Damn, that one was... The ones in this game are, like, rough. They're not, like, silly so much as they are, like...
Really?
Why, Monodam? Why did you kill Monosuke?
It's okay.
If you need to vomit, let it out. You will feel much better afterward. Monosuke, he was no different from Mono Kid. He was getting in the way of us getting along. We don't need him.
Yeah?
Don't need him.
Let's get along.
We few remaining Mono Cubs must get along.
We are all friends.
No matter what, we must always get along. Not even Father can stop us from getting along.
I will not forget.
Not if he knows what is good for him. Oh, Monodam! This academy belongs to us. The age of the Mono Cubs begins now. That's the sound I make when I vomit.
How dare you take that rebellious tone with me, young man? And yet, this angsty attitude of yours is just so cute. It's so cute how your little crew is shrunk by one member. Yep, shrunk. You're not getting any larger, you know. It's so unbearably cute. All this cuteness makes me feel like I'm about to sneeze.
He's going to turn into Genocide Jack. What? Monokuma inflation.
Ugly bitch.
What the fuck? What? What just happened? Who you calling an ugly bitch?
Stop it!
Doesn't matter. Now's not the time for that. Kirumi.
I don't like that.
I can't take this anymore. Even Kirumi was killed so brutally. I don't want to do this anymore. Am I gonna end up like that too?
No. Me too. Me and you both, Tenko.
I won't let that happen, Himiko. I'll protect you no matter what. I'll protect you no matter what. But I don't want to do this anymore either. Please, let's just stop this killing game. I don't care if we stay here trapped forever.
Come on, come on!
Oh, isn't that what Atua said?
'Cause Atua says so.
All desire, even your desire to escape this place, can corrupt you beyond redemption. It's Monokuma who is corrupt. He's the one who distributed the motive videos.
I see, yes.
Those videos were more dangerous than we thought. To have driven Kirumi that far.
That's true.
What worries me is, as long as we're trapped here, we don't know what's true or false.
Okay.
That must be why Kirumi did not want to show the videos. She thought that if everyone felt the same murderous rage that she did, this killing game would be pure chaos. She wanted to stop it.
Hey!
If that's the case, then we really shouldn't show our videos to each other.
Of course.
That was our consensus from the beginning. Not including you, of course.
However,
I'd assumed Kokichi would try to show us our videos to get under our skin. But that did not come to pass. What I wonder were his intentions. I never do anything like that. I'm still thinking about what Kirumi said.
What Kirumi said?
Everything you just saw is true, though I only remembered it upon watching that video.
that's...
What she said earlier, correct?
Huh?
What about it? She said she remembered. Oh, so maybe people will remember if they've watched their own videos. So Kokichi probably fucking watched his own video.
I see.
Maybe that video had the properties of a flashback light if it made it remember.
What?
The properties of a flashback light?
Okay.
Still, how could Kirumi remember something she never should have forgotten? Serving the entire nation seems too important for her to just forget. It's true. Does that mean we have motives to kill that we'll remember by watching our videos? If that's the case, maybe it's for the best that we don't watch the videos. As long as we don't see the videos, we won't know our motives.
Okay.
Now I'm convinced. It's probably for the best. Those motive videos would mess us up. It's better if we just believed in each other.
Yeah, it's right. It's best that we not remember our motives for everyone's sake.
Dear, you speak of everyone's sake is the least believable lie I've heard yet.
That's so mean.
Rude, I'm always doing stuff for everyone's sake.
It's a lie.
I'm sure you won't believe me when I say stuff like that, so I'll just keep lying. It's maybe seeing Karumi's final moments has made me change my views.
Because?
She tried to escape until the very end. Running away to live might not be a bad idea.
You're right.
Maybe facing the truth isn't enough.
That's right.
Yeah, true. It's okay to run sometimes. You just gotta win in the end. That's all you gotta do. And with that, the second class trial ended for us. Wait, I have never seen that word before in my life. A what? I'm gonna Google it. Danganronpa be using big words. How do you even pronounce that?
Pyrrhic. Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic.
Pyrrhic. Pyrrhic. One at too great a cost to have been worthwhile for the victor. Gotcha. Makes sense. A Pyrrhic victory. We'd still lost a friend. What is the end Kaito spoke of? And how do we reach it? No, not the platform game. I don't know. I still don't know. When we returned from the courtroom, the area was already blanketed in darkness.
For now,
we should rest. To me, that seems the most rational course of action.
You're right.
My brain's out of juice from going full throttle all day.
Why, you?
Like you even have a brain to use?
I won't forgive you!
This killing game is over. I won't allow it to go on.
It'll be okay.
As long as we listen to Atua, we'll all be just fine.
What's wrong?
Gonta, why are you staring up at the sky? It's just, even when all this bad stuff happens, stars are always so pretty.
But...
Stars here different. Not the same ones Gonta used to. Different. Oh, interesting. Do you mean the position of the stars? Gonta looking, but no confined star he remembers.
Why?
Are we on a different planet? Were we taken somewhere far away? Far away?
Hey, so...
Let's all head back already. I'm wiped out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey!
Oh, hold on. I have to tell you guys something.
Huh?
What now? Like I said, I'm wiped out. That's what I was thinking. We might be in space. Kaito might have made it to space.
Now. It won't take that long, so just listen to what I have to say.
What is it?
What is it that you have to say?
Everyone seems to be treating me like some kind of compulsive liar.
You get it?
It's ridiculous. There's a word worse liar than me in our group.
Huh?
A liar worse than you.
I'm talking about Maki.
What?
What?
What do you mean Maki's a liar?
Maki admitted it during the class trial, remember? Ryoma wanted her to show him his motive video because he was looking for a reason to live.
Well, you know.
But that wasn't the whole story. Ryoma was blackmailing you, wasn't he, Maki?
Huh?
Blackmail?
Ryoma just so happened to discover Maki's true identity. So he used that to blackmail her. I bet he said something like,
If you don't show me my motive video, I'll tell everyone what you really are.
It's why Maki didn't want us to know she met with Ryoma.
Which means...
She wanted to keep her true identity a secret. That's why she kept quiet until the last minute.
Hold on!
Why? What shit are you making up now? Maki's true identity? What?
I've known Maki's true identity the whole time.
Oh, are we gonna get it? Like right now? For a moment there, I thought Maki had disappeared. She moved so fast. Is she running to her lab? Oh!
You know, this is an interesting turn of events.
She could choke me like that. Okay, moving on.
Would you really kill me in front of everyone?
Hey, Maki, what the hell's going on?
Yeah, you can probably snap my neck like a twig right now. That's not your style.
Is she wait, is she
shadows.
Did I call that she was a hit? No, I said that I thought Kirumi was a hit woman, right? Or did I call that Maki was a hit woman?
Miss Ultimate Assassin.
Your forger? Okay, I knew someone was a fucking assassin. I don't know. Scrub through the VODs. I said somebody was an assassin. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. I said Kurumi, but still a small W. A little W. Un poquito W. Shit! Gosh. Oh, God. Are we saving? Are we saving or no? Servant's gloves. Chiquito W. We're saving. Okay. Oh, okay. All right. Mukuro is the ultimate soldier, though. All right, we're gonna go over here for a second. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, wait, wrong one. Wait, this one? Beep, 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 beep. Oh. Wait, what? Dude, all my scenes are all over the fucking place. Oh, here we go. All right. I'm gonna... We gotta pause. Shit. Okay, look. I mentioned it before, but this is probably going to be my last stream for a little bit. I don't exactly know when I'm going to be able to stream again, because I'm basically like, I leave for a tour tomorrow. So I'm going to be away for like 3 weeks, and then we're going to be moving house. Damn, I really just want to keep playing. This sucks. We're not even barely halfway through the game. But look, I appreciate everyone hanging out and being cool today, all right? Because yesterday was rough. Barely, exactly. Yesterday kind of sucked for chat, so I very much appreciate everyone being cool today. Just hey, look, I'm not going to be able to stream for like a little bit. Is the anime thing from Danganronpa 1? Which one? My little Miko Danye? Danganronpa V3. So look, what I'll say is, hey, if you're a fan, if you've only joined recently, there are so many VODs on my channel of like my full playthroughs of Danganronpa 1, 2, and fucking Ultra Despair Girls. If you want to watch that, I don't know, if you're bored, you want something to watch, you want to catch up, maybe by the time you watch all that, I'll be back. So like, my opinions on Kirumi and Ryoma, I don't know. I don't know if I'm like super satisfied. I think my thing was better. Sorry, Spike Chunsoft. I think my thing was more interesting because it's so wild that they were just like, yeah, she was so good at following orders, they made her the president. Is so crazy. I thought it would have been more interesting to me if she was like, if she worked for a mob boss. And, like, that's who Ryoma killed. And then the motive video was, like... the motive video was, like... like, this guy killed the person you loved or something like that. You know, that's what I was expecting. What actually got revealed was, like, so much kind of stranger. I guess that explains how she was able to kill him. And, like, how he didn't put up a fight. Like, it makes sense that for his motive, for him to have lost the will to live. But, yeah. What do I think about Miken's secret? I do. So that's the one thing I need to do. I do need to revisit. I need to make a tier list for, like, the entire Hope's Peak arc, basically. Miken's secret being revealed didn't really change my view on that character. Dishonest hates me, but, like... yeah, it really didn't do that much. Yeah, it was a lot sad. It was like, I don't know. I don't know how I felt about the reveals with Personally, I think I could have written it better, but that's what everybody fucking thinks, isn't it? I think that was... I don't know if that, like, ties into, like, the rest of the game. If it's, like, really important that she was essentially president. If that's going to be important later on. But that was just such a weird... Just a weird turn. I think it would have been more interesting to me for it to be, like, a more personal thing. Like, yeah, as if it... But, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how super I feel about that. Ryoma pobrecito, though. Because I wanted to know more about Ryoma's backstory. I wanted to know, like, why he killed... I don't know. I feel like maybe that... Is that maybe revealed more in his free time events? Because, like, I feel like we didn't learn a super lot about his backstory. But maybe that's a free time event thing. I kind of assumed it would be through the story, but yeah, I guess they've got to save something for the free time events. God, with that in mind, then I guess I've got to think about how I want to play this game, because maybe I should just focus on one person and just try and get their story as opposed to just like floating between everyone else. Because yeah, but then again, I could just watch it on. I could probably just, when I finish the game, just go on YouTube and watch it, right? Whoa! Hey, thank you for the sub. Phrase of the day, pobrecito. See. I use pobrecito all the time, though. I need a new phrase. What's the new Spanish phrase of the day? I only have one fave left. Yeah, I think, you know what's really interesting with this is with both of the trials now. Because, okay, I'm trying to think back to the last couple of games. I think, like, with both of the trials in this, it's like you're supposed to feel sympathy for the killer. Like, there seems to be, like, it seems to be really pushing that, like, nobody wants to kill anyone. Like, they really don't want to kill anyone, but they're killing out of desperation. And, like, I feel like that... Maybe I'm not remembering enough, but I feel like there were some malicious killings in the last one, right? But I don't know, because I'm thinking, like, in the first game, like, Mondo killed, you know, it was like a crime of passion almost. Like, Celeste's... I'm trying to remember. It's always the good ones who die first. Maybe, yeah. Because, like, I don't know, the game has been a little unpredictable, I'll say that. I was able to... Because I feel like with both of them, I was kind of able to put together how the murder happened and how, like, yeah, I was able to put together, like, how the murder happened, but not really who did it and why. I mean, I guessed it a lot better on the first case. The second case, it wasn't... This is the thing that sucks about playing a game like this. So, hey, I'm gonna be real with you guys. I semi-spoiled this one for myself. Because when I was, and I know you're going to fucking go off on me because everyone tells me not to do it. When I was Googling sprites for thumbnails, I saw, like, a picture of, like, Kirumi assaulting Ryoma. But I didn't necessarily, like, put it together. But then when someone, like, straight up in chat yesterday fucking spoiled it for me, I was like, oh. But I didn't really take away from it for me because I still, like, I would have never have guessed, like, why she did it. So I think that's the more interesting thing. I still don't want anyone to spoil the game for me. Please don't ever spoil the game for me. But it's still, like, it didn't subtract from it. But I do wonder, like, with that in mind, would I have suspected her as much if it wasn't for that? Because I feel like she's really out of left field. And it is just, like, the fact that she was in there for 5 minutes alone and the black fabric. Like, I don't know, would I have stretched so much thinking about the black fabric if I hadn't had that idea in my mind? I don't know. I'm going to try and be better about not... I'm going to be trying better about not going on Google image search from now on for the rest of this thumbnails. But yeah, anyway. I've really enjoyed... I fucking love these games. I don't know what... I need to make a list of, like... Because the sad thing is we're coming... This is the last Danganronpa game. Right? Like, there are no more. I've played them all after this. And it's going to be a little while before I'm going to get to finish it. But, like... I'd love to have a plan of what to play after this. So I do own Rain Code. I've heard a few games, like, thrown around. I have, like I know it's a kind of a different vibe, but I would like to I wouldn't mind delving back into like the Ace Attorney games. Not counting Danganronpa S. Yeah, I feel like Danganronpa S is not really a game I'll play on stream. Although, I don't know. Maybe. We'll see. I might... Like, we could do one. There is a VR demo of Danganronpa 1. Are you serious? I could play Danganronpa 1 in VR? What even would be the benefit of that? I've heard the game... Like, what's Zero Escape? What is Zero... I've heard Zero Escape come up and, like, become the Danganronpa? Because I feel like a lot of other games are more visual novel. Because I have a bunch of Steins Gate games to play. And I have like what do I have? I have like there was a game that came out last year, like 1000 X Resist. I have a lot of like visual novels, like AI the Somnium Files, but I don't think they're kind of on the same level as Danganronpa, right? Where you have like the puzzle element. So that's why like I guess Professor Layton games. I never played one. I know Raph likes them. The executions in Danganronpa 3 are... Yeah, they have been pretty brutal. I feel like some of the earlier ones have been like pretty silly. But like the two in this game so far have been like, ooh. Like that one especially was like rough to watch. Oh. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, look. It's going to be a little bit before I can properly stream again. Don't go anywhere. I'll try and keep up with like shorts. I might try and do some just chatting streams. Well, maybe some like IRL just chatting streams and stuff like that. But it's going to be a little bit before I can finish Danganronpa V3, which is frustrating, and I am sorry, but that's my life. Maybe practice your rhythm games with Friday Night Funkin'. I wouldn't mind having Friday. I did play a bunch of Friday Night Funkin'. I actually used to be pretty heavily. I wouldn't ever say that I was a Splatoon streamer, but I would say that most of my community came from Splatoon. But I honestly haven't played a lot of Splat 3. Although I like the roguelite, like the DLC for it. What is it? The Final Last Course or something? No, that's fucking Cuphead, isn't it? What am I thinking of? They added a game mode to Splat 3 that I like a lot. Yeah, I played the HoloLive Friday Night Funkin' mod. I played a bit of Friday Night Funkin'. It still hasn't come out as a proper game yet, right? Ooh, I feel small. I'm gonna make myself big. Hop, 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 hop. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I also like really want to play a Pokemon run through. I genuinely, I really want to play like Scarlet and Violet, but like, I think I just want to play a run through and like not stress about it. Like I don't want to, because every time I've started a Pokemon game recently has been like to try and do a Nuzlocke. I'm just like, it doesn't always have to be a Nuzlocke, you know? I just kind of want to play the game. So I might play, I think I have Violet. I might do a Violet run through. I want to do a Violet run through of like being, but like with a specific like caveat. Like I only have, I want to play it like a gym leader, you know, where I only have a certain type of Pokemon. I think that'd be fun. Trying to beat the game with like just grass Pokemon. The next killer, I have no idea. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I assume that they're gonna probably paint Maki as a killer, right? Interesting that her cover would be the ultimate child caregiver and not something else. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out more about that, I guess. You want to go back to the Arceus? Yeah, I want to play the Arceus one as well. But I don't know if I want to mod a Pokemon game though. It's the last couple of Pokemon games I've done on stream have been like Nuzlocks and like I just want to play a Pokemon game. I just want to feel that wonder. It's gonna get really weird next chapter. I'm excited for it. I am. So look, this is not goodbye. I'm still gonna be around. I'm still gonna be like on Discord, on Blue Sky. I'm still gonna do like YouTube community posts and stuff. Probably post shorts. Try and do some streams, but like it's gonna be a little while before I can play before I can carry on with Danganronpa. So if you want some more Brock content, then like I said, there's a bunch of VODs for you to catch up on. If you want to see me play like Danganronpa 1, Danganronpa 2, for God forbid if you want to watch me play Ultra Despair Girls, all the playlists and the VODs are up on my channel. But yeah, I'm gonna call it for there, guys. I really appreciate you all being cool. Thank you for hanging out. I'll try and do some IRL streams. I'll keep in touch, but have a good night. Enjoy the time without me. I'll have a good tour. I'll speak to you guys soon anyway. All right. Oh, are we doing anything on Twitch? Let me see if anyone's on Twitch. Doing anything on Twitch? Yeah, maybe. All right. All right, Twitch. Twitch. Oh, Uraite streaming, easy. Yeah, well, I'm just going to send you across to Uraite. All right. Good night, everyone. Bye.
Can we get much higher?